What are you doing buying clothes at the soup store?
Now that we're recording,
give
I
myself
am your
advantage.
god.
I give myself inspiration for everything.
I murder Kumitsu. Again.
A monk?
I murder Conry at the same time they kill me.
A monkish bard would actually be kind of cool. Ah.
A monk bard.
Just make a really
I wish
narcissistic
I knew
bard.
this game well enough.
And then
Because
only
I could be
inspire
that
myself.
character that constantly challenges the DM.
Don't do
But
that.
I don't know enough to survive.
It won't
I would
end
advise
well.
against it. I feel like that would end poorly.
Don't
For
anger
who?
your god.
But no,
Fight me.
I need a bard who is super narcissistic to where they only inspire themselves.
Yes.
Nobody
They only-
else.
So
They
you
should
want to be a
monologue
sword?
and stuff about like how themselves is so great.
It's just like, this is my interpretive dance about me.
I would have that person die from another bard using cutting words on them. They get insulted to
Nice.
death.
He got insulted to death.
You're nothing. Yeah, too talent hack.
You're an ugly,
mean-
talentless. Oh,
There is another adventuring crew called the Bearded Barded Troop.
Well, spoiler alert, are they all bearded?
Yeah, they're all
and the
dwarf.
bearded barded troop. And
No,
the
they need to
beardless
all-
dwarf
They
island.
need to be beardless. No beards. They're just called the Bearded Barded Troop for no reason. It's just no
yeah,
beards.
people ask them why, but they never have
Clean
an answer.
shaven. Clean shaven.
Like-
So far you've met two other parties. Chris killed one of them.
The deer?
No, the Avengers that I led to their deaths. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Those ones, right.
I still know where
And
their
then
bodies are. So if we need a quick buck, they're still there.
Yeah, I thought that y'all were gonna go and take the the ones of you that didn't want to join the guild but still wanted the perks. I thought that y'all were gonna go take the gold brooches that they have.
Oh, that would have been smart.
I
we
wasn't
did
part of that
not.
adventure.
Yeah,
I
well,
know.
we can think of. Well, they were. I mean, well, I was not gonna die for a freaking pin. Sorry,
Fair enough. Fair
but
enough.
I still know where the bodies are.
I
So
thought that
if we're in a need, we can always go and find.
Ah, shoot! I should have looted Jorgen's body for his pin.
Oh,
yeah, that's still attached to him.
yeah.
You did ruin his sleeping bag by dragging him in it.
The Amber Soul, not mine.
He still has his giant tent. Don't worry, he's fine.
He can sleep in this bear that I brought
No.
along.
How's he
No?
gonna sleep without his gold? He needs to sleep on top of the gold.
And we're friends now.
We friend. Hi, we're having soft tacos later.
Animal
Do tacos
friendship.
exist in this universe? Random question.
They do now. Taco
Do
stands
they have
everywhere.
tacos? If one of y'all invent it.
We can't
know-
just play the Adventure Zone.
Let's do it. Let's just do another adventure zone. Let's
However,
tacos.
Let's
good
finally
out.
invent the taco.
There's
Tacos
just a-
in this world are primarily used for assassinations.
so they only happen on Tuesdays?
No, they cause you. It doesn't actually have poison in it. It gives the person like bad diarrhea, and that will allow them the chance to kill them while they're on the toilet.
So a lot of Tuesdays.
Welcome back to the Tales of Onniaga. Last time, our adventurers had come across a peculiar woman and her adopted son. They invited them in for a nice meal, but one of our adventurers has been passed out for a little while. Let's see what he has been up to. Okay, so Jorgen, you can unmute yourself.
No, I don't wanna.
Don't be like that.
No. I'm
So
staying
Jorgen,
muted.
after being berated for having burnt the squirrels and everybody yelling at you, you feel lightheaded and you pass out, thinking that it's probably from something that you ate.
I
And
did have a lot of commoner food, so would explain it.
Yes. But after you pass out, you feel yourself rushing through the air. And you land on a beach overlooking an endless sea. And you look around and you see two other figures, but all you can see is their black silhouettes. And all three of you are looking out at this endless sea. But this sea is not blue or green like the ones in our world. This one is entirely gold. Molten gold, an endless sea. You look down at your feet. The sand you are standing on is the same color as the water. Little flakes of gold. And as you look out, you see something swimming in it. It's coming closer and closer. It's growing in size as it does. And then suddenly it erupts out of the water and spreads its enormous wings and comes flying towards all three of you. As it is flying towards you, you see that it is an enormous metallic golden dragon, just increasing in size to a point where you think no creature could possibly be this big. Far larger than any ancient dragon recorded. And it slams down in the wake of the waves of the ocean on the beach, right in front of all three of you, and looks down, saying,
I am the god Igfried. I wanted to see who would be my acolytes, my warrior, and my cleric. You three seem to be sufficient.
Do you say anything? Or do you just...
Well, I'm flattered. Oh, a dragon after my own heart.
As you try to say this, the words kind of ring out as if they're echoing far and wide. He's like, he looks down at you and is like,
Yes, we are alike, and therefore I will choose you three to represent me in the world.
he goes to the one on your left, the silhouette on your left. You see them to be taller than you, with a long snout and a tail. You can't make out any other details, but that's what you get from their silhouette. He looks at them and says,
You will be my cleric and run my church. Help those who are in need, heal the sick, and spread my name.
and he blows golden flames onto this silhouette, and the black silhouette turns gold and blows away in flakes. He turns to the one on your right, about your size, with horns as well, but you can tell by their silhouette they have long, flowing hair. He looks at this one and says,
You will be my warrior, and strike those down who go against me. You will fight those who cause injustice, and help all who need it.
and he blows more golden flames on this one. And the same thing happens. Their black silhouette turns gold and blows away with the wind. And then he looks at you. Sorry about that.
And you, I have chosen you to be my acolyte on the world. Unlike the other two,
They will be... sorry.
It's okay.
The other two will be more of my outward. Oh goodness, sorry. They're going to be the face of his organization.
The other two will be the face of my church, and you will be my executioner in the shadows. I will give you power, and you will grow with that power as you learn and get experience. Your magic will be great. Is there anything you would like in return?
Well, just that looked a bit painful. Do we have to do the whole fire thing? Like, usually I'm okay, but I don't know, turning to golden flakes of dust kinda doesn't seem like a good time.
That was merely to burn away their sins and make them pure vessels for my power.
Oh, good. I'm without sin. It's fine.
Then you will hunt down the enemies of the church. For there is a secret one that lurks in the shadows that wishes to dethrone me. I took them down once, but they've been accumulating power. Go back and become strong, and I will send you on quests to find my hidden enemy.
And he starts doing the fire, the golden flames blowing at you again, and they, you feel your body become lighter, and you feel, you finally look down at yourself, and you saw that there were shadows, coming off of you, and as the flames touch you, they burn away, and your body, you can see your own details now, turning to gold, and then you too blow away in the wind, and you wake up.
Ow! Why does my why does my ribs hurt? What? I'm never
Amber,
eating a sandwich with white bread again.
Amber, you are woken up by Jorgen finally waking up on the couch. You had fallen asleep reading a book next to him.
I see you're awake, Jorgen.
Yes. What happened? Why am I sore?
Well,
Who broke my rib?
You do feel immense pain with every breath that you take.
you should have came down to eat breakfast when I made it. Now I got cold and you got sick after you ate it.
You don't get sick with a broken rib. At least I don't think you do.
Well,
Ow!
I did drag you around quite a bit. I'll go and get someone to help your pain.
Thank you.
What do you do to go help him, Amber?
I was thinking about getting the one you call MILF.
Linda.
The
Linda.
one you call.
You do know
Either that
her-
or I'll pop his. I can't pop his rib in place. My bad. I'll just go and get Linda.
Okay, so you go off to Linda's door and you knock on it, and she answers it rather quickly. She is in a pink fluorescent robe and is like, "Yes, can I help you?"
Jorgen wake up, and
Oh,
it seems he's having rib pain.
oh, he's awake now. She closes up her robe just a little bit more and follows you to go see Jorgen. I see you're finally awake. How was your experience with your patron?
Who kicked me in the ribs?
I think that
Holy
might have
mystery.
been what. I think that might have been one of your companions here.
Ember's just like trying not to laugh in the corner.
Why would they do that? I'm so cool.
I'm sure I have no idea. Anyways, I do have some leftovers if you would like to have a bit to eat. And she motions towards the kitchen table.
What is on the kitchen table?
Nothing at the moment. She has to get it out of her her fantasy fridge. Her
fantasy fridge.
the cold box, whatever.
Her fit, yeah. I've got many a cold box in my house. No.
Yogan, you don't even
right,
know where you live.
She walks over to her cold box and she brings out the food that everybody else had earlier. Little finger sandwiches, mac and cheese, Hot Pockets and stuff like that. You know, suburban mom food, some chicken pot pie, stuff like that. And
I'll eat everything but the sandwiches, because last time I had one of those, I fell unconscious and turned to gold dust, and that doesn't sound like fun.
as you moved from the couch to the kitchen table, you realize that your pockets feel a little lighter.
Where's
The
my
100
stuff?
pounds of gold that you had on you are gone.
Did you guys, like, put my stuff somewhere? Like, I was going to make you carry it anyway, but, like...
It must have dropped while we were carrying you. Connery's in the living room, by the way.
Okay, so Connery has come down. Human form or
Human
I'm gonna
form,
guess?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm
Who are you?
Didn't we meet?
You
I
met
saw...
once
Out
right
of
before you
character?
ran into the fire and you changed into a wolf
Right.
without him seeing you.
Yes,
Right.
coward. Didn't even help with that weird firebird. I did all the work. This nice wolf, though. Like,
I'm sure that Wolf did a majority of the work, I'm sure.
No, it away. That was about it.
So right now, all three of you are in the kitchen. Linda is serving you a plate right in front of you. And as you're eating, she says, "Oh, by the way, your friend Tom, I think you all called him, is he has decided to heroically go and finish the quest that all of you have been going on."
Wait, he
How
went
is he
without
taking
us?
me home without me?
Is he coming back here, or is he just doing the quest by himself and claiming the reward?
I'm not quite sure. He left about 2 hours ago.
What direction did he walk in?
Towards the rock nest that y'all were walking yesterday.
Okay, thank you. Connor grabs his stuff and just walks right out the door.
Okay. So you go off and you see that Reginald is gone, and you can go off and follow. What did the other two of you do?
I say, foolish thing. He drags us along only to leave us. Jorgen, give me your weapon.
Which one?
Jorgen, you look down and you see that your normal weapon, the large golden sword that you have on you, is gone.
Who took my sword? This is a terrible day. I hate
Did I
this.
take it? I don't
But
remember.
No, I don't think so.
tells you, something in your mind tells you that all you need to do is focus on the sword. Do you? Do you focus on it?
But I kind of like recount my steps. Like, right, I had the terrible venison that was cooked terribly. It was apparently baby deer. That was gross. I had a sandwich. I picked my stuff up. At the time, I had my gold and my golden sword. Why did all my gold things disappear? I liked them. I like gold. What's wrong with liking gold?
And as you're focusing on this, you feel like your right arm starts sweating profusely, and you look down at it, and you see coming out of all of your pores liquid gold running down your arm and starting to form the sword as if being forged from molten gold. And it appears in your hand after secreting from your arm.
Cool. I'll just like throw it out the door and then try to do it again.
It disappears out the door, and you feel the liquid gold coming out of your arm again. All of your arms, which have scales on them, underneath the golden scales, seem to secrete the gold, and it forms around your hand yet again, and the sword forms.
Hey, look what I can do. I've got a golden sword. I mean, I already had a golden sword, but now it's a magical golden sword. Maybe this date isn't so bad.
But you also know that your secondary weapon that you had bought earlier in town, the short sword, is with your pack next to the couch.
Well,
Ember goes to the couch to get it, and she shouts, "Jorgen, I'm taking your short sword."
Fine. I guess I have this cool new golden sword. I mean, it's not new, but you understand.
This whole
Ember
time,
wasn't
Jorgen
even
just
there
keeps
listening.
throwing the sword far away and just keeps reappearing.
Pretty much, yeah.
She booked it out the door.
Okay, so Amber, you can add short sword to your list of weapons. You all go and follow Kumito.
Yeah. He brought us along. We might as well help him.
Okay, Jorgen, what?
I just want to get back on Jenkins' good side.
Fair enough. Jorgen, what about you?
Wait. Where's the rest of my stuff? And I'll grab my bag and I'll run after them. Like, wait, you didn't tell me who's got my gold.
I'll explain to him later.
No.
Okay, so because y'all all ran out, y'all did not get a full rest. Y'all got a short rest.
Ooh.
Didn't we
So-
sleep tonight though?
But Jorgen did get a full rest because he was resting for the entire day.
But didn't we spend the night? Isn't that technically a full rest?
Kumito left in the middle of the night, and Jorgen woke up 2 hours after everybody went to sleep. And then y'all all came down.
Oh.
So I still have some damage? Okay.
Oh, okay. I don't.
No,
but
y'all,
I already.
y'all don't have damage because of the food that y'all ate the night before.
Okay.
Okay,
The-
so nothing changes for me.
The thing that,
Got it.
if we have anything that requires us to take a long rest, though, it's still unavailable to us.
I don't think anyone has anything like that at the moment.
Yeah. The only thing would be spell slots, and I don't think anyone's casted yet.
But yeah, y'all did not rest for long enough for a full rest, but y'all all are healed up from the food before, and if y'all choose, y'all can make it to the nest by morning, if y'all choose to.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I mean,
choose to
I'm
go
easily
with
gonna
whatever
make it there
speed gets me
first.
my gold back.
Well, I guess we'll come back for Jorgen. I don't know.
As Conry moved out the door, you did hear a whole bunch of jangling in his pockets. More than usual.
He just like moves it so that it's like kind of hidden behind the rest of his stuff.
Wait a minute. Did his sweat accumulate cash in his pockets?
No,
I mean,
that's
if
only the so. He only has as much gold in his sweat. He doesn't sweat gold. I thought that was pretty cool to keep with like the melted gold motif, to like have a molten
It's
gold.
okay. It's
just
okay.
form a
I'll
s-
exploit it later.
He's the
Don't worry.
T1000.
What if you
Pretty
were to
much,
like
yes.
focus like half and get it like him like sweating gold and then take the gold off of his arm and then make those into coins? Would that
It would
technically be?
disappear. Like, if he wanted to, like, he could pretend to sell his golden sword, and then as he leaves, 5 minutes later, it would like reappear in his
Hey.
hand.
Hey,
That's like
hey
class
Jorgen.
7
Hey
thievery.
Jorgen, you want to do a little con with me?
Well, I have to catch up to you first.
That's true.
Yeah. Let's have this conversation when we're a party again.
Okay, so
When we're a party.
Amber, Conry, and Jorgen have this are Amber, Conry, and Jorgen leave out the door as Linda waves goodbye to them as she cleans up once again from y'all eating. And now it's time to go back in time. I can't.
Wave dissolve. Wave dissolve.
Waves.
Transition.
So, Kumito, 2 hours earlier, you are outside Linda's house, untying Reginald to come with you. You see that he has caught himself a rabbit that he's tearing into.
Oh, Reggie, this kind of feels kind of like cannibalism in some way, but you know, I'm proud of you, Reggie.
Is this out loud or in your head?
Just out loud. I'm sure.
He full on ignores you and just keeps like tearing into this rabbit. You see the fur on his ears change from a gray to the same color white as the rabbit that he's eating.
Interesting. Okay. I mind link up to him. All right, Reggie. We will be moving on now. There is much food to be had.
Fruit? Okay, let's go.
All right. And I take his leash and I move off to the direction of the rock, sort of just humming to myself. And then in the mind link, I'm like, hey, Reggie, do you know any good traveling songs?
No, what? Songs are not. What are songs?
Oh, you know, there's these little tones that you can sing, like you know, kind of like a soundtrack to the adventure.
You hear in your head because you're still mind linked. And that's just
Perfect.
going over and over and over in your head as you walk.
Perfect.
And much like a small dog on a leash, like a brand new puppy, anytime there's movement in the grass, Reginald zips out and you have to make sure that the rope doesn't come out of your hand because he starts kind of pulling on it.
Every time it happens, I just go into mind link. What you hear, boy? What is it? What is it, boy? What is it?
Oh, I smell blood. I smell blood. He does have the nose of a great white, so
That is true. No, as we're going though, where we're going though, Reginald, my boy, there would be much blood for you to have.
that's food. Wait a minute. He starts sniffing you.
Oh,
You have blood on you. You have food on you. This is all going on like while you're walking, so
Yeah.
I'm letting you have some like bonding time
Yeah.
with your new pet as you're walking for these 2 hours.
I stare down at Reginald as we're walking. Do you really want to try me, boy?
So what did you say?
Do you really want to try me? How dare you?
Look, I'm just hungry.
100.
I pull out one of the pieces of dead friend of his, and just kind of
You see his. Wait, go ahead. Sorry.
and I kind of show it to him, and I yell "fetch" in front of me and throw it a bit.
Do you keep a hold of the leash the entire? Like you have like 30 feet of rope just attached to him, and you kind of have it like wrapped up in a hand.
Yeah,
So,
I give it a little slack so that he can get to it.
Okay, so you see his rabbit legs, his rabbit hind legs, just pounce him forward faster than you can blink, and he catches it before it even hits the ground. Make an animal handling check, just to see if he comes back. Like he is on a leash, but like let's see if.
I don't know how I forgot my dice during all of this.
It's all good, man.
It's D&D. What am I forgetting? Who knows?
It's D&D.
12 plus 3, 15.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. He, after swallowing it, he comes back and looks up at you expectantly. Do you keep playing? Like he's like, another truth.
How many of his dead friends do I still have? I only had 2 of them.
You have a body and a half.
Body and a half.
And they were like the size of a rabbit, so about this big, but 2 of them.
I tear off
one and a half.
I tear off a leg and throw it.
He goes zooming off again. Make another. No, wait. The animal handling check from before should be sufficient. He runs off again and jumps out of the grass and catches it in the air again, and then he comes zooming back to you.
All right, Reggie. I shall save the rest for later. For now, we must find the rook.
Now make another animal handling check. Now that you've stopped feeding him.
Oh joy. Yep. 16 plus 3, 19.
He seems to obey you and just instead of pulling on the rope now, he's kind of walking next to you.
Perfect.
He's trying to be a good boy so he can get food.
Wonderful.
So as this goes on, you see the sun start to rise, and you have now come up on the large hill. And when I say hill, it looks as if the ground just domes up. It's a sheer, like very steep hill. It just it looks almost terraformed, like not natural at all. And it still has like tall grass growing on it, and up at the very top you see a large bundle of trees. Not like a little forest up there, like ripped up trees just stacked together.
In the mind link. Alright, Reginald, what do you smell?
I smell new life. I smell big bird. And at that moment, you hear a large screech, an ear-splitting screech above you, and this enormous bird just goes flying off in the distance to the west.
Now is the time to get the rock. I start running. Hold on. Reginald, do you know? Can you smell out where that bird's nest is?
That's probably that big thing of trees up there.
Can you climb, Reginald?
I can run.
Okay, so that's a no. Tell you what, Reggie, I'm just gonna let go of the rope for now. You can go on eat any animal you find. I'm just gonna climb up this tree. Just be back here in like 30 minutes.
Leave one of my fallen. Leave my brother Balta here. He's trying to negotiate, like, I'll stay if you leave a whole body.
How about half a body?
3/4.
3/4, and you get to keep whatever you end up killing.
Fair, Lord.
All right. So I take off 3/4 of a body, place it down at the tree, and start to climb up it.
Okay, so now you have a little less than half a body left, because you were using it, using part of the partially eaten body as like fetch. You did that more than just twice. I'm just like expecting you have done that throughout your time.
Right. Yeah.
So, this as you climb up this hill, it is exhausting. It's like pretty much mountain climbing. But with every step, make a perception check.
Nat 20, heck yeah, and +3, 23.
Oh goodness. It's weird. You can definitely feel that there's at least a couple feet of packed dirt, but something, every once in a while, it feels like your step is hollow.
I start doing like little tap dancing as I'm moving, and just thinking, let's see. I take out my dagger and like stab it into the ground.
How deep? How long is your dagger? Do you know?
It's a 5-foot reach. That is what I have with this. If I touch my arm length, so not very long.
So not very long. Okay, so you stab it in there, and it feels like you just hit a really sharp rock. Not sharp, hard rock.
Oh well. I'm gonna keep moving to that nest then.
The climb is excruciatingly slow, just because of how like when I said dome, it's like it's like a dome. And you get to the top, and you see that its nest was in fact that bundle of trees. Just it takes up pretty much the entire upper part of this hill.
Well, Reggie was not lying at all. All right, here we go. Do I see where like any eggs are?
Make a perception check.
Perception. 12 plus 3, 15.
Okay, so 15. You do see on the far side here. You do see on the far side of the nest a couple of eggs. So that's where you are. These are where the eggs are.
I sprint towards them.
Okay. As you sprint towards them, you also notice that one of the eggs seems to be broken.
Oh, great. Something hatched. Okay.
And as you're sprinting towards them, you see a blur of red coming right for you. Dexterity check, please.
Like saving throw or just a check?
Saving throw, sorry.
18 plus 3.
Okay,
21.
as you see this blur of red and beak coming for your face, you duck out of the way like limbo style and skid on your knees just a little bit to avoid it. And you look at what just attacked you, and it is a little hatchling the same size as you. It is the same height, but it looks as if it had just hatched.
I'm mind linked to it. Hello! How are you?
You get nothing back.
Does it not speak a language? Shoot. I left Reginald behind. Let's see. Ooh, hold on. I'm gonna make a gamble. I take what's left of the shark bunny corpse that I have, like the little piece I have left, and I try and get its attention with it and kind of like throw it to the side of me, like as far sideways as I can.
Okay, it goes with its spindly legs, goes hopping over to it and just starts pecking at it.
Perfect. I trying to stealthily creep back towards the nest with the eggs.
You're still in the nest, so right now you're like right there, and now this baby bird is like right over there.
Okay, I keep back towards.
And these are the eggs right over here.
Okay, I'm heading towards the eggs.
Still two more.
Yeah, I'm heading towards the eggs then.
Okay, as you keep going, you do notice halfway there, not halfway there, but a little bit closer to the nest is a dead body. That looks as if it's been pecked clean by this baby bird already. It looks as if it's some sort of humanoid.
Can I loot the body?
Yeah, go ahead, loot the body.
All right, cool. What am I rolling?
Investigation.
Investigation. 16 plus 1, 17.
You find 7 gold, 5 silver, and a small black bag.
7 gold.
About the size of like a coin purse, but that's not. He had a different coin purse on it.
All right.
This bag looks. This bag has a velvety feel and has a drawstring on it.
I put it in my pocket and continue on to the eggs.
Okay, so you get up to the eggs now, and you see that these eggs are about barrel-sized.
Shoot. I don't have anyone big enough to carry these.
They are oblong and roundish.
Have you seen... we're on a dome, right?
Yes, we're on a dome.
Okay, and... So the trees itself is the nest, is what you said, right?
Yes, the trees itself are the nests.
So there's
like trees all like stacked sideways on each other. They're not like in the ground. They're stacked sideways, kind of like linking logs.
Okay,
but
perfect.
As if a large bird was using trees as twigs for its nest.
Perfect. I'm going to try and roll these eggs out of here.
Both of them?
Both of them.
Okay. You do it with some difficulty, but it's easy enough. And you get to the lip of you take these eggs and you get to like the lip of the nest.
Mm-hmm.
What like now you're gonna have to like lift them up.
Oh, okay.
So a strength check.
Strength check. Here we crap. Oh no, 2 minus 1. It's a 1.
Oh goodness! No, you can like the roundness and smoothness of these eggs is just you can't get a good grip on it, and you missed leg day multiple times. So like, and the exhaustion of climbing up this dome, just you can't get underneath it.
Oh man.
And at this point,
oh boy.
Yeah, the baby bird has finished its little snack and is starting to take interest in you again and starts hopping towards you, much like those little birds from, much like the mother bird from Bug's Life towards.
Of course, the Hopper.
Yeah, towards Hopper.
Great. How can I get rid of this out of this mess, Josh? It doesn't speak a language. Let's think. I've got this. I've got. If I were to hit the eggs, would they move?
They might break if you hit them.
Oh, that's a good point. Shoot.
They are eggs.
Can I look
Very
over?
big.
Can I look over the edge of the nest?
Over the edge of the nest, you just see the very sloped hill, and make a perception check.
Oh, come on. 11 plus, where's my 3? 14.
Okay. Far off in the distance, since surrounding this hill is just pure flatland, you see 3 small figures way in the distance moving towards you.
That's not who I was trying to find. Can I see Reginald?
Reginald is like right down there, still chewing on his brethren.
Perfect. I mind link up to Reginald. Reggie, I'm gonna need some help here.
Well, what do you need?
There's some food up here who might think I'm food. Would you like to eat a giant bird?
You see him gobble up the rest of the rabbit and start hopping up the side of this hill with excitement.
Oh, I hope Reginald's fast enough. I'm gonna have to distract the
And
bird until it gets
you
here.
feel another. The bird is now like right behind you. Like you've been looking over this and like getting his attention, and now this large you-sized bird is like looming over you as you. I would like you to roll initiative.
Hello, bird. 16 plus 1, 17.
Okay, you go first. Oh goodness, it fell out my salsa bowl.
Nice. All right.
Okay, so yeah, you go first. This bird is right behind you and is primed to about like peck at your head. And you have a feeling that one good hit from this sharp beak is gonna leave a gash.
Okay. 2 key points. These are bonus action. Hold on. I'm double checking everything that I can do.
Completely understand, my man. Don't worry about it.
How does the key thing work? Give me a
What are you trying to figure out?
Trying to figure out how many times I can hit this bird.
Well, okay, so with your initial hit, you can hit once or twice, and then with Flurry of Blows, you can hit 2 more times.
Right. I'm trying to figure out if...
And then if you spend another key point, you can use one of those hits of the Flurry of Blows or your first hit to Stunning Strike.
disengage. Oh yeah, that too. Okay. All right. Because I get 1 shot and then I get a second. Okay, so I'm going to store. Okay, so I'm now turned to face the bird. I am first going to roundhouse kick it in the face to turn its beak away from me with my first attack. Then I'm going to use a key point for Flurry of Blows to hit it once with an elbow, once with a fist, and then use my other key point to disengage and kind of duck under or behind one of the eggs that are just sitting there.
Okay, you can do that. So let's have this right here. Where's my... So, since we're in battle, go ahead and start doing your rolls.
Right. 12 plus 3, 15.
Yeah, 15? Oh, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so that's the kick.
So the red one's you, and the black one is the bird, and the white ones are the what's it called?
Eggs.
Eggs. Yeah.
Eggs. Okay. All right.
And
So
the
that
green one is
did.
Reginald.
So the kick is 4 damage.
4 damage.
3
Okay.
plus 1. Then the first elbow was a nat 20, so 20 plus 3. So 23 to hit.
23 point. Okay. Yeah, that
Okay.
hits. That
Okay.
hits.
So that did 3 damage.
Uh huh.
Then the punch. Oh shoot. Well, that's a 5 plus 3. That's 8. That definitely did not hit. Unless it has no armor.
Well, how much was the first hit?
The first hit did 4 damage. The second hit did 3 damage.
Okay.
And then I rolled 5 plus 3 for the third hit, which is 8.
8 damage. You rolled a natural 5.
Yeah, plus 3
Yeah,
for the hit.
your last hit fails.
Okay, so that hit didn't work. So then I take the disengage and hide under one of the eggs.
Okay. So you are now behind the eggs, and it now has to. So now you're like that. You are hiding behind one of the eggs, and it's going to take a swipe at one of the eggs to try to get at you.
And it does not care for
uncoordinated and is still going to try to get to you.
it does not care for its brethren. What do you know?
Its beak hits, but apparently the egg is too hard for it, and it kind of dazes itself from hitting its beak
Interesting.
on a hard egg. It got a natural 5, and the egg's just too hard. Yeah. So that was its turn.
Okay.
It doesn't have that many. It doesn't have as many hits as you.
That's true.
And at this point, Reginald jumps up and over the lip of the. So this green one's Reginald.
Hooray!
That's you. That's the bird.
Yeah.
So
Hooray, Reggie.
Reginald is going to try and attack the bird.
Come on, Reggie.
He jumps at it, but it moves its leg out of the way. He gets a second attack. Yeah, that hits. He one leg is moved out of the way, but he aims for the second leg again, and he bites onto it like a Rottweiler on a stranger. Just and it does 4 damage. So now it's back to your turn.
Okay. I'm safe under the eggs. I have an idea because Reggie's grabbed one of his legs, right? One of the legs of the birds.
What?
Reggie's clamped onto one of the legs, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I mind link up to Reggie. Reginald, play fetch! Throw it over the side!
He's still like slightly bigger than a normal rabbit. He's not able to pick up this bird.
Oh, shoot. I thought there was the size difference was enough to where he could go flew. Okay,
But like he's about like he's a larger sized rabbit now.
Oh, I see. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna come up from under the eggs and sort of jump onto the back of the bird with my dagger and just kind of plunge it in.
Okay, make an attack.
14 plus 3, 17.
That definitely hits. Go
Yeah.
ahead and roll damage for the dagger. Is that still a monk weapon?
Yeah, it's a simple weapon, so I still have.
Okay, good.
All right, so 2 plus 1, 3.
3 more damage. This one is looking hurt. Like it is bleeding, and it's letting out like tiny little. Like,
I'm gonna. Oh no, it's got summon its mother. I mind link up to it real fast. This can all end. All you have to do is let me leave.
You still hear nothing.
God dang it! All right, well, that's the end of my turn.
It is going to try and attack Reginald now. So, it kicks Reginald off.
Oh
and
no!
Does D6. 4 damage to Reginald.
Reggie. Oh, that's fine. Reggie's got a whole lot of health.
Yeah. How much does he have?
From the sheet that you gave us, it says 38.
Okay, yeah. He's fine. And he's actually gonna have more now since he's eaten some more. So, as he goes flying, Reginald, it's now his turn, is going to jump up towards the bird's face and neck. So, okay, so that definitely hits. And you see Reginald jump up, and let me see. Oh, goodness. This bird goes down.
Ooh.
As Reginald, with his sharp teeth, not only sinks into the bird's neck, but pretty much decapitates this bird, and it falls over dead.
Ooh,
As
Reggie.
Reginald keeps chomping into this bird.
Oh, Reggie, that is terrifying. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, enjoy your food. I'll just let you be at your lunch now.
Okay. So Reginald keeps eating. What are you going to be doing? You just hear munching and crunching and swallowing.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get these eggs off of this nest without breaking them.
Okay. Well, what are you thinking?
Um,
At this point, the other 3 of you are now at the bottom of the hill.
I look over and I mind link. I can only make my mind link to
You
one
don't
at
know
a time.
they're
though.
there yet. Have you been
Oh,
looking
that's
at-
true. That's fair. Reginald's got. I used up all the rope to keep him. Wait, how big are the eggs?
They're barrel size, so they're slightly they're like 5.5 feet tall and like really round.
So too big to put on the back of Reginald.
Yeah, actually, if you look at Reginald, he has grown to the size of about a what is it called? Golden Retriever.
I could put one on the back of Reginald.
And if you look even closer, you see that his shark scaly skin, at least towards the back, has started sprouting tiny red feathers.
Perfect. Hey, Reginald, do you feel like carrying something?
As he finishes his meal, he comes over to you, and he's just like, I can try. Thanks for the meal. Thank you very much, Father.
You're welcome, Reginald. Now, I take the rope that I've been using as a leash and I tie one of the eggs onto his back.
It is still bigger than him, but surprisingly, he's holding it up pretty well. By the way, I'm going to be giving you like a new sheet for Reginald here soon, because he's not just a normal bunny, like shark bunny,
Perfect.
as you may have noticed. Because this is not a thing that shark bunnies can actually do according to that sheet that I gave you. That was more of giving you a look at what they look like.
Okay. All right, Reginald. Here's all you have to do. You just have to get the egg down safely, okay?
Okay. The 3 of you at the bottom, I would like all 3 of you to make perception checks.
Okay.
Do I get advantage on this one?
Yes, you do. Are you in wolf form? Did you change?
Oh,
in front
no,
of
I'm
everybody?
not.
You're not? Okay. So, no,
I
you don't get...
19.
Okay.
I'm just imagining Connery taking this trek like, how do you
18.
guys do this on 2 legs every day?
Yeah.
Fat
Oh,
old
18.
6.
You rolled a 6. Jorgen, you are still mesmerized by your sword. What about the other 2?
18.
19.
Okay, so you 2 both, you can tell that there's something up in the nest at the top of this hill? Do y'all start going up the hill, or are y'all waiting at the bottom?
Conrad's gonna go up.
Okay, so just like Kumito, it is a exhausting task, but it's not so difficult that it's impossible. So it's just going to take you a little bit. What about the other two? Do you point it out to Jorgen, or?
I reckon Jorgen's probably like a solid 80 feet behind everybody and is just taking the dash action to catch up. Because just over time he slips behind everyone very easily, seeing how he's got less movement speed. So he just has to every minute he has to take a dash action to keep up. So that's what he's doing.
Dwarves are naturally born sprinters.
Beardless Gimli.
I think I should look at my stuff to see if I
Well,
can
maybe Gimli's
I
just
got a
me
rope.
with a beard.
You and Connery would have the same movement speed of 30, so like y'all can make it up. Like if you and Connery are walking next to each other, and Jorgen every once in a while just has to hustle up next to y'all, and then y'all leave him behind a little bit more, and then he hustles up again.
I just realized my movement speed is 40. I should have been in the front of that Phoenix search.
Oh, well. Wait, is my movement speed different in wolf form?
I have no idea.
I'm looking.
It should be. I mean,
I would assume it would be, but I don't see anything about it, but I'm not sure.
You're just a slow wolf.
It is 40 feet in wolf form.
You get what? 40 speed?
40 in wolf form. I mean, I'm in human right now, so it doesn't affect us right now.
I'm as fast as a wolf.
Just for future reference.
Okay. So, yeah. Y'all would have been, like, in tandem in the forest. Anyways, Amber, are you going to be going up the hill as well, behind Connery?
Yes, but I'm gonna try and harness myself with the rope so I can be smart as I climb up, so I don't accidentally slip and fall.
Fair enough. Are you attaching the rope to anything?
Let's see, I can use the short sword as that knife that they shove into the mountain as a
So you're going to be using the knife to kind of like be a walking stick up.
That's so bad for the blade.
Every time you stab, every single time you stab the sword into the ground, it feels like there's a stopping point where it just hits a hard rock.
But that's so bad for your blade.
Well, then maybe I can use my arrows. I can shoot my rope up and use it as a support as I climb up.
I mean, if that's what you want to try, go ahead and make a roll with your proficiency bonus.
Okay, proficiency. Let's do 5,
Yours should be plus
6,
2.
7. I only made 7.
Okay, so it makes it up halfway. It makes it up halfway and sticks into the ground. You don't know how sturdy it is, but yeah, you can make it up halfway if you are using the rope. But Connery, you're just walking up, kind of like that thing where you're walking, but you're also like on hands and knees, kind of. So, and as y'all are going up, you see as Reginald jumps into the air with an egg attached to him, and at the top of his arc, you see that the egg's weight is a little too much for him, and he goes tumbling down.
Oh no!
Oh, very original.
He goes tumbling down the hill, ass over egg.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have to roll to see if we can move out of the way.
Oh. Oh, we're already out of the way.
You're showing my dice?
Yeah, but roll a dexterity check.
Check or saving throw?
Saving throw, whichever. Like, wait, are you guys going to just try to get out of the way, or are you guys going to try to help and stop, or?
He's just trying to get out of the way. I got an 8.
You got an 8. Okay, so you get clipped, and like you are now tumbling with Reginald down this hill.
Damn it.
Okay, I got
I'm
a
trying to get my own
9.
egg.
I got a 9. For a second, I thought I rolled a 2.
You also, like, Reginald's first little hit on the, as he's rolling, he, like, kind of takes out your arrow that's stuck in the ground, and so the rope is now slack, and you're going back as well. You both are just going, like, kind of like a snowball, just getting bigger and bigger, going down the hill. Actually, I want to see something. Okay, surprisingly, at the bottom of the hill, the egg did not shatter.
Yes! Okay. While Reginald has jumped over, I'm going to take the other egg and sort of barrel roll myself with it down the hill.
Try to pick up the egg.
Here we go again. Come on. Aha! 15 minus my 14.
Okay, that should be enough. Yeah,
Perfect.
You get underneath this egg and you're like, oh, okay, this one's a little easier. So now, are you gonna jump and tumble, or?
I'm just gonna jump and tumble. I'm just gonna barrel roll it.
Okay, so you're going down. You are going. You aren't gonna take much damage or any damage from that. It's fine. But as you're tumbling, yeah, this egg does not break either.
Yeah, got
So
to.
now you have 2 eggs, and 3 of y'all are on the ground with Reginald kind of tied together, along with an egg. Because as y'all tumbled by, y'all got tangled. And Reginald is looking like, to the rest of y'all notice that Reginald is much bigger than he was. He has still has his rabbit legs, his round, sharkish body, but on the bottom half of his body, like the back half of his body, you start seeing tiny red feathers growing on him. And the start of 2 little wings.
Interesting.
I guess
hey guys,
I look
what's
at
up?
him.
Why
Oh.
did you leave without us? You dick.
Oh, well, I just didn't want to disturb you. Oh.
Why do you sound like Mickey Mouse?
Who is this Mickey Mouse?
I'm
What?
right now.
The mouse friend I made in the forest.
It's a mouse. It's an anthropomorphic mouse friend that you made in the forest.
Okay, I'm adding that.
Canon. It's canon now.
Very nice. But I wonder what Jenkins is, because I have what he wanted.
Okay, so y'all are at the bottom of this big hill. The sun is now still on the horizon, but higher up, so now y'all can like fully see all around y'all with no difficulty. What?
I just realized this bird is gonna be so ticked at me.
You think?
I killed its child and stole its 2 eggs.
At the
Speaking
moment, you don't see anything in the sky.
Oh, wonderful.
Little aside. Maybe we should do something so these eggs don't hatch.
Is this some sort of spell that we can do?
Is it? Or like,
I've got
Would I-
short legs, you know. Could have
Oh, you
waited.
cannot-
Jordan
Come on,
has
finally
finally
catch
caught
up.
up with y'all.
you are a 3-foot tall little man. You cannot talk about.
Oh,
Short.
when did Jorgen get up? Hey, Jorgen, how's it going?
Jordan, from far away, you did see all of them just tumbling down this hill.
Did you have fun falling out of the sky?
Did you have fun
Please.
falling behind?
Ooh,
No, not really.
far.
It was kind of rude. It hurt my feelings a little bit.
Suck it.
If you didn't leave, I would have shown you my cool new sword. And I threw myself away.
And look, I don't care about your sword. Now back to the problem at hand.
But look, here it is again.
There.
And I throw it away again.
Oh my god.
Isn't it cool?
Can someone knock him out again?
Hey, Jorgen. Hey, Jorgen. This sword of yours that you keep throwing away and make a reappear in your hand. What happens if you hand it over to somebody else?
They'd probably have my sword.
Henry takes the sword.
Rude. And
Well,
I
we were
wave my
talking
hand
about
again.
Okay, so do you try to summon it back?
Yeah.
Okay, so Connery, as you're holding the sword, it turns into liquid and falls to the ground. And it doesn't burn or anything. It just turns to liquid, like water, like trying to hold on to water, and then it's just in his hand again.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm just gonna walk off and
That's
try
what you
and
get.
untangle Reginald from the mess that happened.
Isn't Ember kind of tangled up? Because you said that,
Yeah, Connery
rolled down.
and Amber and Reginald are all kind of tangled up along with the egg.
Connor's just reaching out his hand, just like, give me this
I'm
one.
assuming when he fell down, he just instantly got himself out of the ropes, just really annoyed.
Okay, I'm gonna try and untangle myself. I rolled a 5. I did not do
and,
good.
Kumito, if you're going to be that, you get out of the rope with no problem. It's not like tied or anything. But Kumito, when you go to try to help untangle Reginald, you see that where you've tied the rope is now way too tight and seems to be constricting him.
No, Reggie. I take out my dagger and cut him loose.
Surprisingly, he does not run away.
Yes. I just start petting him as I just listen to what the other three are saying.
He has very rough skin. Again, sharks have their skin is kind of like teeth on the outside.
That's fine. I'm sure there's an area that if I can
if you're
pet it
kind
correctly,
of the
it's
feathery
smooth.
part, then yeah. And again, you do see that the start of 2 little wings on him, like right underneath.
What is
his dorsal.
happening to that abomination?
How rude!
my God,
You
what
as the
is that?
abomination. How
That
rude.
is racist! Or speciesist, whatever.
Does anyone want to explain actually genuinely what the abomination is? Like, at least you put...
It's a shark bunny,
Oh,
obviously.
yes, Jorgen. You did not meet him. Jorgen, this is Reginald. Reginald, this is Jorgen.
Why did you name...
Reginald goes over to Jorgen and starts sniffing him.
I mind link up real quickly to Reginald. Do not eat him. He is not food.
I put out my fingers
For hand.
as if I'm gonna snap my fingers again.
I really quickly run over and jump kick into Jorgen, pushing him away.
Both of you make an animal handling check.
19 plus 3, 12.
Um,
Not 12, 22. 22.
22.
I was gonna say,
okay.
that's not how math works.
it's disappointing. I got a 17.
Okay, so Reginald, he did kind of nip at you, but not as fast as Kumito has seen him attack before now. So it may have been playful, but you did knock him out of the way before anything could happen.
Right, I'll click my fingers and go away.
No,
and shoot.
I was kicking Jorgen out of the way. I wasn't kicking Reginald out of the way.
Oh, no, I know. I was saying, as
Oh, I
moved
see.
Jorgen out of the way, Reginald kind of did that thing where it was like a dog trying to nip at you,
Oh, I see, okay.
playfully. He was trying to be playful. He's getting used to being around people now, and now that he's bigger, his instinct isn't eat everything to survive.
Perfect.
Since he's getting bigger, and
That
also
explain-
he's getting other instincts now.
That explains the full sentences.
Yeah. I mean, what?
Get off of me. What are you doing?
You will not light this friend on fire.
Why would I light it on fire? It's not a small rodent.
No, it's
What business you in lighting rodents on fire, anyways?
They were in my personal space. They deserved it.
We're in your personal space right now. Why aren't you setting us on fire?
And at
Well, you're
this
not
moment,
rodents, are you?
At this moment, Kumito, you hear a very familiar noise. A screech from the skies.
God damn it!
And at that moment, we're gonna take a break.
Okay, game plan. I'm gonna ditch all of you.
Game plan, I'm gonna murder both Kumito and Jojo.
No! Game plan. Feed the bird to Reginald.
Game plan? That
Will
sounds horrifying.
He will be big enough for me to ride soon.
So how do you fight a big bird? You go for the eyes, right?
Probably. I got a bow, so...
You could go for the legs.
So do I. Like, me and you can try and aim for its eyes and its wings.
Yeah, I would assume wings and eyes would be the best place to shoot at.
And does your character have any idea how to throw a lasso?
Are we about to ride this bird? I plan on feeding it to Reginald so Reginald can get bigger.
Yeah, well, it's how are you gonna kill it?
I'm gonna launch Reginald at it.
Don't kill your dog animal thing.
Yeet.
Don't kill your pet.
I mean, considering it's got more hit points than all of us.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be fine.
I really feel like there should be a moment where we're all just making quips and Connery's just standing like, "What the f are you doing? Let's rock this. Let's rock this bird's world." Bam! What are you talking about?
What do you mean? That sounds.
Don't fuck the bird.
Nice to beak you. What are you talking about? That doesn't even make
How
sense.
can you beak someone? You don't have a beak.
I'm getting beak in the knees.
That's so funny.
Bye bye, birdie.
This shouldn't be that funny.
At 3, 2, 1, you hear a piercing screech from the sky, and you see a large, not even a gargantuan bird peering over all of you from the top of its nest.
Gosh, bye guys. And I just take off.
What was that accent?
Are you leaving the eggs?
Well, no. Isn't one of them still? Oh no, I tied it to Reginald.
It's tied to Amber and Reginald at the moment.
No, I cut Reginald free.
Okay, so it's just tied to Amber.
So once you start running, Josh, Kumito, when you start running, Reginald starts running after you as well.
Perfect. I do a little double back, grab one of the eggs, and start rolling it with me as I run.
He tries his best to help you.
Awesome.
Kind of like pushing it with his nose, but his nose is sensitive, so like it kind of hurts him just a little bit.
Do I know anything about rocks? And not the ones on the ground, the ones in the air, apparently?
Make a intelligence check. See if you've read anything about them. I mean,
can I make like a nature check or something? Just because I like live.
That is a flat 12.
Flat 12.
Mine is also
other
a 12.
Other than them being really, really big birds and known for pulling ships, like small ships out of the ocean, no, you don't know much about them.
I will say, considering we are significantly smaller than a small ship, I also think we should run. And I will take the full dash action away.
It is just going to chase us back. And if you haven't noticed, it's kind of faster than us. Is it faster than us? I'm assuming it would be.
120 speed, yeah.
Yeah.
It only needs to catch the slowest. He says.
Did you just say that?
Yeah, I say that, but I'm 50 feet
At
away,
least
so I'm
two of them
moving.
can go 40 speed.
I know. I'm ahead of them right now, so it's fine.
Right now.
Right at this moment.
Connery, what did you get for your?
I also
Check.
got 12.
Okay, so yeah,
Never mind.
This is a big bird. You've seen it fly over the forest a couple times and see it take some trees out of the ground.
With a 12 wouldn't give me like any like weak spots, would it?
Fire. Like other birds are susceptible
Jorgen,
to fire.
shoot it with fire!
Yes. Okay.
At this moment, as y'all are I'm gonna guess that y'all start running. Kumito, your speed is halved because you are pushing that rock. The rest of y'all
I'm not the
are at
slowest.
full speed unless y'all are trying to get the other rock egg.
Oh, if we're running, then I'm gonna kind of take a little detour into like a more wooded area and like transform
You're in
into
a
wolf
flat
form.
field, but there is tall grass.
Okay, tall grass works so long as it like shields me, kinda.
Yeah,
And
if
then
you,
go
if you
wolf
take
form
a
and-
trip and pretend to fall down, you can get hidden,
Okay, then I'll do that.
but not from the sky.
Well, I really don't care if the bird sees me. I don't really want my party to know that I'm a werewolf yet. And not to mention, I
Okay.
think I get naked every time I transform.
Jorgen and Amber make perception checks at disadvantage because y'all are distracted by the big bird.
Okay.
So roll twice and take the
15?
lower.
I already know this.
What?
5.
But you don't notice. And what did you get?
I got a 15.
Did you roll twice?
No, I did not.
Roll again and take one of the lower of the two.
I'm
Okay,
glad I
got
already
4.
know.
You got a 4?
Yeah.
You
Yes.
do
Oh, wait,
not
no,
notice
11,
at
sorry.
all. You just see you see Connery running off, and then they're gone, and now there's a dog. But you don't make the connection.
Can I mind link?
Anyways,
Can I mind link to Reginald real fast
Oh,
while we're running
this-
away?
what?
Can I mind link to Reginald real fast while I'm running away with the egg and with him?
Yes, you can.
Just real fast. Hey Reggie, do you feel more hungry or do you want to run from this bird still?
Which are you talking about? The big rock or?
I'm asking Reginald if he would like to try and fight the bird to eat it.
Fucking with that!
Perfect! Run!
And
Just move.
at this moment, the bird swoops down and misses all of you.
Oh, thank God.
They got a natural 3, so no.
Does anyone have? I just yell real quickly out loud. Does anyone have an idea on the second egg?
So y'all are still running and
Where's-
running. It missed you on the first swoop. It goes back up and takes another dive. It misses all of you again.
Thank
Y'all
God.
getting lucky.
How far in front of Kumito am I?
In front of Kumita, like 15 feet.
Okay, I will take one again. Like I'll do the full 50 by taking a dash action, and then I'll attack it next turn. Once I'm far enough away that it's still hopefully prioritizing the idiot with the egg.
Yeah, what is like the spacing of everybody? Like, where's
Oh my
everybody?
goodness, you're getting so lucky. It swoops down again and just is like the claws just barely miss you, Kumito. Like
There's another egg that I'm not rolling away with.
it's fine. That one's not moving.
It's right next to someone who's tied up slightly.
No,
Is Amber not running?
The Amber, I thought that you already got yourself untangled and
Oh, right.
yeah. The one that you're rolling right now is the one that was in the rope.
True. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
Well,
What's
Uh,
like this?
Connery untied me.
Yeah. So
I'm
y'all are
running.
still running, and the bird, this rock, with talons as tall as Kumito, swiped the ground next to him, leaving gashes in the dirt. Jorgen, you were holding an action or something?
Just after it attacked again, which it just did.
Yep.
And now I'm significantly in front of Kumito. I am going to look at the creature and just yell, "Go away!" And I'm gonna. By doing that, I'm putting my Hexblade's curse on it.
All right.
A what?
It's nothing. Shush. I've just told it to go away, and then I will hit it with a firebolt.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Right. That is a 13.
It's not enough. It is too fast. Your Hexblade curse gets on it, and it feels as if its body is starting to heat up, like in a forge. And with that, it like flies far off into the sky again. And you just missed. It was too quick. But your Hexblade's curse did get on it.
Can I see the rock?
Yeah, it's right above you.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and tilt my head while I'm running and mind link to it. But do you understand me?
You get nothing.
God dang it! Stupid rocks. All right.
What's like the spacing of everybody like? Like how far are we from like the more heavily wooded area?
You are further ahead than everyone, and it is like. You know that like the woods is like a day away.
Great.
Y'all are in this large field.
Okay.
But you do know that a little bit of ways away is Linda's cabin.
Like if we were running there, how long would it take?
Full sprint with full dashes. Probably wouldn't take long, maybe 30 minutes.
Okay. Alright, Connor's just gonna keep running.
Alright, you're ahead of everybody because of your 40 speed.
I mean, it's only 300 rounds of combat, and then we get there.
Yeah, that's a lot. I'm sorry, I was hoping it was gonna be like,
it swoops down again. And this time, Kumito take 4 damage as a talon digs into your
shoulder.
Shoulder, yeah. Sorry, collar, shoulder, whatever. But it doesn't lift you up.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Can I try hit it with a firebolt again?
At that, your good friend Shark Buddy is actually going to take an attack of opportunity on it.
Wait, on me?
Oh, that's a natural 19. Okay, so Reginald jumps up and bites into its talons, claws.
Yeah.
And that will be 3 damage. It shakes Reginald off and flies off into the sky again. So it's pretty much going up and then swooping straight down, trying to kind of slam you. And then whenever it gets hurt, it flies straight up again.
Good job, Roger. Way to go.
No one hurts my food source.
Oof.
And now he starts pushing more with earnest.
Perfect. Do I still have the rope that I originally cut away?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that it's still like you have it in your hands and you're kind of like pushing with your shoulder. Like
Okay.
you still have it in your hands.
I mind link to Connery real fast. Connery, I have a plan. Get over here, please.
What is the plan?
You would have had to turn around to respond to me.
Okay, I turn around to respond.
What if we use this rope, tie the egg in between you and Reginald here, and then we can go much faster?
I mean, you'll go much faster. I'm already a bit ahead.
I
how
would
far
tell Reginald
back?
not to eat you.
All of you
Reginald will just make friends.
at this point, all of you make a perception check.
God dang.
Advantage? Because I'm an old phone now.
Yes, you would have advantage.
Okay. Oh.
14
15.
plus 3, 17.
I got a 4 and then a 5. 6.
Well, you guys got okay. No, y'all don't notice
Connery's chasing his tail or something.
it. Y'all don't notice it. Y'all just keep going.
Okay.
Notice what?
You don't know.
If are me and Kumato still mind linked?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm still looking at you.
Yeah. Okay. How much was the reward for this egg thing again?
Different quest. This is to get something else.
What?
But
What
I-
is it for me? Is what I'm saying.
I will share half of the reward. We can split it 50-50.
Fine, and I book it back to him.
Okay. Are you going to be trying to wrap the rope around the egg and these two? Your two.
Yeah, make like a hammock harness.
I want you to make a dexterity throw.
Me or
Not a
Josh?
saving throw, just a dexterity check.
All right. Don't fail me now. 19 plus 1, 20.
Okay, great. Almost like you have done this before, like a long lost memory or something. Just you lash them around, and no problem. You have two kind of like sled dogs now dragging this egg. And now, Chris, your speed is now 30, but Kumito, your speed goes up to 30.
While I'm tying it, it's the Percy Jackson. How did I do it? How did I do this? How did I know how to do this?
Anyways,
Ooh.
now y'all are going significantly faster. But here it comes again.
Oh god.
No, oh my goodness, y'all are, that was a natural one. It slams into the ground and like, just kind of like tumbles.
I jump on its back.
No!
Make a dexterity check.
Rest in peace, Kumato.
Get out the new character sheet!
Yes! That 20 plus 1. 21.
That 20, it's precarious, but you do get like around its neck, and you're sitting on top of it now. It kind of gives you a side eye as it looks back at you and soars into the air. You have to grab onto its feathers, make a strength saving throw because of the wind resistance for how fast it's going.
Oh, good. 14 plus 1, 15.
You start to slip a little, but it gets to the top of its arc, and like it's there now. You're holding on, but your muscles are aching.
I know it's not going to respond, but I mind link to it again, and just to go, soaring, flying.
There's not a star in heaven that we can reach.
Okay. Copyright.
Sponsored by Disney.
I wish.
Don't have the mouse come after me.
I know the mouse. We're cool.
Jorgen, have you tried to do any more attacks anytime it's came down?
Yeah. Not the second time. The second time I tried to run away from Kumato again.
Okay.
And then I took an attack action after that.
Okay. So, like, did you attack? If so, go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Sorry, I kind of forgot that you were trying to do that.
It's alright, I only got a 8. No,
Yes,
a 9.
no, your flames miss again.
I should just start targeting the thing that is in the air. You know, that
It's only
thing.
about like 100. It's only like 60 feet in the air at any time because it can only like it since it's
Oh no!
120
As long as I
movement
hit
speed,
something
it goes
in the
down
air,
and up, so it's about 60
it doesn't have
feet
to be
above
the
you.
rock. There's
Say what?
2 things in the air now. There's 2 things in the air for me to hit now.
Hey, wait a minute.
But you can't see Kumito because he's on the back.
Dang. Can Ember try to shoot it in the eye when it's seeable or something?
It's viewable if you want to take a stop running for a moment. You can take a shot at it. Go ahead.
Y'all better not be rolling that ones here.
Okay, I clicked it,
Josh is
rolling,
fucked.
and I got
A 7
a 7 with
plus.
which one? Strength?
Yeah.
It'll be dex
Okay.
if it's a bow.
7, 8. Okay, so I rolled an 8.
Yeah, no, the arrow goes flying out. You are now down to like 8 arrows. One
Yep.
was broken, and this one's just off in the field somewhere. And it comes swooping down towards the egg again.
I immediately punch it in the neck to try and veer it off course.
When it like swoops down, I would like to try and like nip at its legs, at its leg or its talon or something, if I can. Like
Okay,
whatever's
both
like
of
closest
you,
to
both
me.
of you make attack rolls.
Okay, what's my stats?
11 plus 3, 14.
You hit it, but because
14.
like you're having to hold on, like your punch just does not have as much force as you would want behind it.
Dang
So it doesn't seem to affect it at all. And what'd you get, Chris?
14.
Yeah, it swoops too fast for you, and now it has it almost got the egg. It keeps just barely missing it. My goodness. Anybody have an attack now that it's like closer down?
I'm gonna try and hit it in the eye with an arrow again.
Okay, go ahead, roll. And Jorgen?
I'll hit it when it goes back up in the
I
air
rolled a
because I've
1.
got 120 feet. So
Your bowstring snaps.
Oh, thank God. Sorry, that's
Darn.
a terrible thing for you, but for me, it's great.
You should have got all
Jorgen,
the
it starts
things.
swooping back up. Kumito, make another strength check.
I'm just gonna let go of it this time.
You're just gonna let go?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay,
gonna jump
so
off.
it slams into the ground right next to the egg, and you just tumble. Make a dexterity check then.
13 plus 1, 14.
You are fine. You take 1 point of fall damage. Jorgen, what did you want to do?
natural 19.
Okay,
which with
that hits.
Hexblade's curse is actually a crit.
Oh goodness. What?
Uh,
You hit it with flames?
Firebolt, yes.
Firebolt. Its wings catch fire. Roll damage for me, please.
Oh fuck. 19 points of fire damage.
Holy
Oh goodness!
Yes!
Its wings start like burning aggressively. Your a golden aura around your flames is kind of making it burn hotter as it's because of its feathers being burned now. It's starting to lose speed.
Oh boy, didn't know we'd fight 2 phoenixes now.
And actually, let me do a thing.
There's an audible sigh from Connery.
Okay, so wait, it has advantage. Let's see if it can. Okay, yeah. For some reason, it starts flying back towards its nest, trying its best to put its wings out of trying to put the flames out on its wings. But it's flying away from y'all now. If y'all want to see why it turned back, y'all could make checks.
I mean, there's
Perception
another egg
checks?
we can get.
I'm
Oh,
looking at
so-
it because I just
No,
lit it on
no,
fire,
no.
so...
You get Chris. You can get it with advantage.
What would I be getting with advantage?
if you guys want to see why it turned around.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, sorry. Okay.
15.
13.
Okay, so with the 15, Jorgen, you can hear the light scream. You can turn around and see that the other egg has hatched.
Okay.
And now there's just another, like, tiny dot in the distance of what looks like a small bird. So that's probably why it turned back.
It's going to look after its thing. I think we're safe. The other rock has hatched. We should keep running.
Dang it, I'm not in human form. I can't talk.
If the other one has hatched, will this one be hatching soon?
It's almost like some wolf creature brought that up earlier and then was promptly ignored.
It's almost like some wolf creature can't speak.
It's almost like you can't talk, you dog.
It's almost like that was. It's almost like that was out of character, and I just wanted to make a point. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so now, if y'all want, you can keep that the same pace that you are going right now. But if not, y'all can slow down just a little bit.
Does anybody know how to summon Jenkins? Do we have to just find him?
Do we?
I don't know. I've never met the guy.
Would I? Because I feel like I'd be the only one who might know that, just because I lived in the town.
To summon Jenkins, the only time you've ever seen something like summoning Jenkins would be Kumato, and it was when you hit his golden bell.
Oh no!
Oh, it would have been.
Why
fun
didn't
if
I
these things
steal
don't-
that bell?
It's a good thing. Oh, thank God! I hate being in wolf form.
I wish we had that bell. I don't think we stole it, did we?
No, you did not.
I didn't.
Dang, should have taken it with us.
I'm assuming if we did, we would have given him back when he kind of attacked us.
Oh, that was afterwards.
Yeah.
I
So,
think I'm just gonna stop and try and repair her bow.
so at the moment, you have a choice. You can kind of go. So, give me a second. I don't need this anymore. So, sorry, it's just taking a second.
That's fine. I'm slowly using the tune of Reading Rainbow to calm down
So y'all are right here.
Reginald.
Y'all are right here by the hill. Linda's house is over here. This is the woods, and this is the city. So, like, y'all know that these are your options as to what you want to do.
Good
And the wood's
Linda.
still like a day out.
If we go back to Linda's, wouldn't that be like overstaying our welcome? It's not like we're paying her to let us be there.
We don't have to worry about that. We're adventurers. Who cares? I just need to know if Linda can somehow keep the egg from hatching for a little bit.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Linda?
Oh, are we having this conversation in character or out of
No,
character?
I was
Oh,
making a joke.
sorry.
Meow.
But I'm literally forced to go wherever you guys go because I'm at the back.
Suck it.
Not to mention that I'm the adventurer that's supposed to take you home.
Oh yeah.
Conrad,
You gotta
you
do
do
whatever we
notice
say.
that because of how much gold you have on you, your speed has decreased. No.
God damn it.
I'm kidding. No. I wouldn't do that to you.
It's
See,
kinda-
it's not
Because I
because-
stole all of his money.
Yeah, he's not slow because he's short. He's slow because he's rich.
Yes. Yeah,
Actually,
sure. Keep
Morgan,
telling
what
yourself
is your
that.
movement speed?
It's 25.
Oh, okay. So
Well, it's not
yeah,
bad.
that makes sense.
Imagine
But
winning
yeah, y'all
encumbrance.
can go adjacent to Linda's. Y'all could make your way back towards town to finish this quest as quickly as possible, or just I don't know. What do you want? Those are your two options.
Linda's is closest.
Another little birdie on your hands.
Linda's is closest and is a demon lord and has magic. She might be able to keep the egg from hatching longer. I'm gonna try and shoot for Linda's.
So you start directing the two sled dogs towards Linda. Chris,
Rude.
you're attached to it. So, Henry, do you go with what he's trying to do, or do you kind of resist?
Is Reginald going in that direction? Because I'm kind of just forced to do whatever he does.
Like loyal. He seems to be a bit more docile and loyal towards Kumito right now. Though you could talk to him, and since you are both animals.
I guess I'll follow him, or I'll follow Kumito.
Okay, so y'all start heading towards where you remember Linda's house would be.
I'm just start yelling out, Linda, 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 Linda.
The house comes up in the distance, and you see now see Timothy running towards y'all. Y'all are back already. I missed y'all. Y'all didn't say goodbye.
Aww.
Where's your mother, child? I need her.
What is with your changing accent? But I can't talk.
Sir, what's up with your changing accent? Anyways, my mother's over there. She's in the greenhouse upstairs. Do you want me to go get her?
Yes, please. Go. All right.
You just see him turn towards the house. Mommy!
Of course. I could
And
have
you
done that.
see like a purple flash in the top, you see a purple flash in the sky, and Linda's just right next to her. You called, dear? Oh, it's you four. It's you guys. What's going on? What's this?
Linda, do you know a way to we could get this egg to not hatch so quickly?
Oh, I guess,
Or better yet, could you find a way to quickly transport us to a person named Jenkins?
Jenkins? That name sounds familiar. Is he in town? Do you just need to get back to town quickly?
Yes, that is what we need to do.
Well, how about this? And she goes over, and she's like, I have this wagon over here. And Timothy's like, no, Mom, that's my wagon. It's a little red wagon. And she's like, I can't do much of getting you there quickly unless you want to go through one of the planes of hell. But this might quicken your pace just a little bit. It's just a wagon that you can put the egg on so that it'll go a little faster.
All right, that's good enough. All right.
Okay, so now with that wagon, Conry and it can be moved at full speed without slowing down Conry and what's his name? Reginald. So they can go a full 40 feet.
Awesome.
And as for keeping an egg from hatching, I know that keeping them cold will make it so it won't hatch. It's usually when it's nice and warm, and that's like an incubator, but kind of the opposite of an incubator. So keeping it cold would suffice, I would think.
I don't believe any of us have winter magic, so this is gonna be a problem.
I mean, you can ask.
Hey! Just shout back.
I mean, if it was hot
Hey,
enough.
Jorgen! Can you do stuff other than shoot fire?
Of course I can. What do you take me for? Why are you so fast?
Just real quick, Jorgen. We need you to put some ice around the egg. Keep it cool, you know? All that jazz.
Well, I don't know about putting ice on the egg, but I can do this. And if you allow me to catch up, I will cast.
They're stopped outside Linda's house, so they're not moving
Okay.
right now.
Well, I'll cast Armor of Agathis on myself, which just encases me in like a chest plate of ice, and I'll just lie on top of it.
You see the air particles around Jorgen solidify and rush towards him to make a chest plate mimicking the one that he already has on.
Good enough, I guess. All right, thank you. And just take off to the city.
Yay,
I
now I
just,
don't have to dash anymore because I'm on top of the egg, on top of the wagon.
What?
I'm just riding on top of the egg now, so I don't have to run.
I was so hoping that would happen. Yes, that would be enough to keep this egg from hatching. You're like an ice pack for this egg now.
Oh.
Sweet.
As y'all start going, start running towards the woods now, you hear Linda, just please return that wagon at some point. And yeah, without issue, y'all in a few hours get back to the edge of the. Are y'all staying at the breakneck speed that you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so with Ember falling a little bit behind and Jorgen riding the egg, in a couple hours.
Connery makes sure that they're
edge of
going
the
slow
woods
enough
yet.
that Amber can keep up.
What?
Connery makes sure that they like stop occasionally to make sure Amber can catch up.
Okay, so now at that point it's mid-afternoon when y'all get to the edge of the forest. Since y'all were running the entire way.
Well, those losers were.
Yeah. Jorgen, this must be like a.
Connery
like,
barks
ego
at
boost,
Jorgen.
like, yes, why can't
Oh,
I
yeah.
always ride like this?
Can I take a short rest on the egg while they're running?
I'm gonna say no.
Ah.
Just due to the fact that you kind of have to hold on to this slick egg as your armor starts to slightly melt.
Okay, sounds good.
I walk into the city and try and figure out where.
Y'all are at the woods right now, not in the
shoot.
city. Y'all
Shoot.
still have to make it through the woods.
I guess we're just gonna run through the woods
How do
then.
you want to go through the woods? Still rushing
Skipping?
or
Can
Like
we skip?
jogging, I'd assume, maybe not sprinting, but like going at a
We're skipping.
decent pace.
Oddly enough,
I'm a wolf, I can't
when you
skip.
skip, you move faster. It's weird.
okay. Y'all get to the edge of the city with no problem.
Walk in. Ooh, wait. Are there guards at the edge of the city?
There are guards at the edge of the around the walls, and they're like, that will be 3 silver to get in, unless you. Oh, I see that 2 of you have adventurer pins. You 2 can go on in.
Can I go in? Because I'm a
Thank
dog
you.
right now.
I'm also.
If one of them says, "Oh, this is my dog," I guess.
Yeah,
What the
I
hell
kinda
is
do-
that? They're looking at Reginald now.
I bark
And
at the one who
Reginald's
said
going
that.
up to them and kind of like nuzzling them with with his like sharky snout. He's like back. He's starting to point his spear at Reginald.
I like. Can we like communicate one-on-one, or is it still more of like just a mutual understanding?
If you want to use your spell,
I don't have a spell for that. I have animal friendship.
Can I mind link to Reginald?
okay, so Chris, yes, you can have a piecemeal conversation, but Kumito can talk more directly.
Yeah, but I was one.
Yeah, so you can have you can give him the sense of no, don't do that, and you can get a sense of what he's saying, what he means. But Kumito, you can have like a direct line. So either one of you can. react.
Ready. We'll eat him later. For now, we have to get in the city.
What the hell are you saying?
Sorry. Something I commented. Hey, Reggie. You can eat him later. For now, we need to get in the city.
You see, You see him turn back towards you and is like, promise? Oh, wait a minute. You see Reginald look back at you. You promise?
Yes, you will eat him later, I promise.
Okay, let's go. And he starts kind of pulling Chris and the egg now. Conry and the egg now.
I now link to the guard.
Chill, dude. Sorry.
He slows down just a little bit because he's like, oh, sorry.
It's fine. Just.
I'll turn to the guard and go, the egg and possibly the weird creature is for a quest that we apparently have. Or so I've been told.
He looks at you and he's like, oh, so these are your lackeys. Okay, I understand. Go on it. So y'all are in the city now. Y'all just had to be like, oh, they're with us, kind of.
I'm gonna try and start directing Reginald to Jenkins' shop.
Who needs to join a guild when you got someone there who's already part of a guild? Come on.
Yeah, but like, it's whatever. Without issue, y'all get back to the front of Jenkins. At this point, the sky's starting to darken.
I stopped them at the outside of the tent. I'll be back.
It's not a tent. It's an actual storefront.
Yeah, I saw him outside the storefront. I'll be back in 1 minute. I take the egg and roll it inside.
Wait. As they pull up, Conry kind of ducks into an alley, transforms, goes back out as in human form, and says, "You are not the real one," because I know you're just gonna take the rope.
Both of you, Amber and Jorgen, make wisdom checks again.
2.
I got 15.
Oh, look, it's the coward. Come
15?
back again.
Yeah.
Okay, you start having suspicions like, oh, whenever that dog goes away, Conry comes around.
Like,
you start having those little suspicions.
You,
but
weird
not
person.
Jorgen. Jorgen does not.
Where did you go, you coward? You left us.
I ran back here when we were attacked by that bird thing. Where else would I be?
Helping, obviously.
Don't you see,
all of you were running.
Conry sends his dog when he can't be around with us.
Hey, Jorgen, just out of character reminder, human Conry was not with us when the big bird thing appeared, so how does human Conry know about the big bird thing?
Shit. I didn't realize that. No, wait, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
He only turned when all of you started running.
That's right, because he fell into the grass. That's right.
I was kind of like stuck into the grass and went out. It was wolf. Okay.
Don't be trying to spoil the fun. Come on,
I couldn't remember because that's part of the fun though. Is the how do you know about this? I don't know.
But I watched from a distance.
Okay.
Also,
so do y'all go into the store now?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I told them all to wait outside. It's just me gonna go in.
Conry's not listening. He's going in too because he knows Kumito's gonna try and get him.
Two adventurers come.
Oh, you little.
At this point, two adventurers open up the door and are like, "Oh, excuse us!" And you see one of them has a staff that still has the price tag on it, and the other one's like putting on a brand new cloak. Excuse us, and they start walking down. So you see inside, you see that Jenkins is there.
I step inside and say, "Oh, Jenkins, it is good to see you, my friend."
Okay, what did I give? What voice did I give? Nope, not Jim.
Nope.
I think it was like,
voice.
"You there, you fool."
So, oh goodness. Sorry, so many voices, and it's been a bit for Jenkins. So, you, come here. I remember you.
Yes.
How you been? I see, you see his, when you walk in, you see Jenkins in his purple robes, his dark skin, and his white braided beard and long hair, just looking at you with his crystal eye moving around like, I see it. I see that you got the egg.
I have. Do you have the phoenix egg still?
Well, let me have bring that over here. Let me see if it's exactly what I asked for.
I roll the rock egg in.
Did you
Is there no money
acquire
reward
a
for
feather
this?
as well?
Shh. Say what?
Did you acquire a feather as well, like you were supposed to?
I knew I forgot something on this quest. Dang it. Ooh. Unfortunately,
Sorry.
Unfortunately, I forgot about the feather. But when this egg hatches, which will be soon, you will have a plethora of feathers.
He walked. Sorry, go ahead.
So you just walked, like he came out, saw us, and then you've rolled the egg in now? Right.
No, two adventurers came out and opened the door, and y'all could see in and see that Jorgen was in there. And then he rolled the egg in, and now they're having the conversation.
Okay, well, I'll enter the store as well because I'm supposed to be keeping it cold. It's not gonna stay cold if you go too far away from me. Also, I realized I have another spell that I could have used, but it is fine.
Great.
I'll walk up and start prestidigitating it to be cooler.
I see. You for the first time, Jorgen, get to see Jenkins in all his Jenkinness. His purple robes flowing, and he's looking over you with his kaleidoscope crystal eye that moves independently of his other eye. He's like, I see that you are quite practiced magician, I see. Got some old tricks, but they're still good. I like that. I like it. Anyways, he walks over and he kind of puts his ear to it and he knocks on it. He waits for a second, and all of you hear a little knock back.
That's
From inside
slightly
the egg.
concerning.
As I've said, soon you'll have an infinite number of feathers all for yourself.
Well, this is fascinating. Usually, I get eggs and I still have to incubate them. But he looks at you, Jorgen. If you would stop that just for a moment.
Sure, but if you wanted feathers, why don't you just take one from the weird creature outside?
We have a creature outside. What are you talking
There's a shark bunny.
There is no creature
outside.
outside. Do not listen to these weird people. There is no creature.
He pushes
Wait,
past
did they give you this-
Kumito. He pushes past Kumito and walks
Son of a
outside, and he looks at the. Oh goodness! You are fascinating. You see his eye moving more than it ever has. You are a multitude of things.
Get one animal
Bring
friend,
that in here, bring that
lose
in
animal friend.
And he gestures for what's his Reginald to come in. Do you call Reginald in or?
Ugh. All right, fine. I just say out loud, "Come on, Reginald, let's go."
Okay.
What is with your
You
constantly
don't hear him. He
changing
doesn't
voice?
talk. Reginald walks in and is kind of like circling around, sniffing, looking at all
Everybody but
the.
Amber's inside. Amber just stayed outside because she was told to.
No, I went inside.
Oh,
I'm
so-
looking at stuff and
Keep it
listening
quiet.
into what you guys are talking about.
Okay, so Amber, you're also inside. You see Jenkins. He gives you a once over, but doesn't seem too interested in anything that you have on you. And you look around, and there is like shelves upon shelves of different magical items, all labeled. Is there anything specific that you're looking for?
I think I'll just look at the plants, see if I find something I want to take with me.
Okay. The plants?
Yeah, why not? Maybe I'll find
feel
a
like
magic
this is gonna end
flowers.
badly.
Okay, so the plant section is over off to the left of the, this store seems much bigger than it should be. This is the second this is the second building that you've been in where the inside's bigger than the outside, and that's interesting to y'all. But you go off into the little gardening section, and you see a multitude of carnivorous plants, small bushel of what you recognize to be good berries, and other expensive, like you look at the price tags and they're all fairly expensive, like 200 to 3,000 gold plants. And as she goes off and does that, Jiggins making a note of it, he's like, do you know exactly what this is? He's gesturing toward Reginald.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, you, fancy boy.
Yes.
Not you, fancy boy, but what is your name?
Well, anyway, I know. Yes, this is my friend Reginald. I found him. He is a bony shark, and I have been taking care of him.
A bunny shark, you say, and yet it has feathers and the start of wings.
Well, it may have eaten some things that weren't bunny sharks.
I have heard of bunny sharks before, but not from anything around here. My teacher? No, not possible. Never mind. Let's bring him over here. He goes over to his little desk near the back, and you see him go over to a chest behind it, tap the chest with a wand that he has in his cloak, and opens it up and pulls out a scroll. He's like...
while he does this, can I find out what's inside of that bag I forgot about?
If you go ahead and pull it out, as he's going through his chest, pulling out the, what's it called? Scroll, he turns towards you real quick. You don't open that! Don't you dare open that! That is a bag of curse holding. Did you open it?
How do you know that?
No, I was about to. I was just like, nope.
Don't you... never mind how I know things, just...
Well, I mean, if you... Why would you know that?
You see this eye, and he points towards his crystal eye. This is an eye of identification, true sight, and dark sight. It allows me to identify things that I look at and see what they truly are. Illusions won't fool it, and I can tell magical items when I see them. And that, I don't know what's inside because the curse is repressed, is a bag of curse holding.
What is a bag of curse holding?
I am even more curious now.
Do you open it?
Slowly opening the bag.
He pulls out a stick from inside his what looks like a wand and just tosses it at you. It misses.
That's alright, fine. I'll open it later. Keep it closed.
Just not in my store. It's on you if you get cursed of any kind.
Can we, hurry this up? When I was having the thing that when the sandwich was affecting me, let's say, you guys did misplace my gold bag. So I'm not going to be able to get any sleep
It's
without
probably
it.
just lost in the woods somewhere. I mean, I wouldn't worry about it if he just kind of hides. his
I'm mind
sack
linked
of
to
gold.
Jorgen. I'm mind linked to Jorgen.
Don't you
They're
dare.
lying. They're not
s-
telling the truth.
Ember shouts from across the room, "You were robbed! Get over it!"
Ember!
By who? What? Why didn't you stop them? I thought you guys were my friends.
Henry just looks at Ember and just like,
We were in a hurry, so I just dragged you along.
yeah, it
Well,
was just
let's
some
go
random
get the
adventurers. I
bag.
don't know. I think they were killed by some owl bears, actually.
Then it will be easy to get my gold back. Let's go.
If you want to do that on your own, feel free.
I know such things as owlbears, Jorgen. Do not
You're
believe
not
what they
getting
say.
your golds back.
As y'all are having this conversation, Jenkins has been drawing on the floor a large chalk circle with different runes in it. He's like, could you have him, Reginald, come stand in the middle of this?
Can I ask what you are doing?
Why did you name your weird dog after my butler?
What are you talking about?
Well, Reginald is a butler's
You
name
have a
because my
freaking
butler is
butler?
named Reginald. I don't have one butler. I have many. Reginald's just one of my favorite, as well as Amy. Although,
I
you know,
punch him in the shoulder.
ow! Why would you do that? I don't
Reginald
even
the
know you.
That's before my entire life.
I am just trying to see exactly what this thing is.
Have
So-
you ever heard the expression, some things are better left unknown?
Not for a wizard like myself.
Fine. I motion to
Oh,
Reginald
you're a
to get
wizard.
into the circle.
Yeah, yes, I'm a wizard. What do you think I am? Anyways,
A weird old guy? I don't know.
you see when Reginald steps in the center of the circle, Jenkins tosses the scroll up in the air, does a symbol with his fingers, and you see a bright green light shine up from the ground, and then suddenly, as the scroll floats back down, there's now stuff written on it.
Right, Gatsby, what's happened?
I have a rudimentary idea of what this thing is. It's not a perfect explanation of what this is, but it's at least more than we already knew. This is fascinating. It's able to take on attributes of things that it eats to a point. And oh goodness. Oh yeah, I'll just give this to you, and he hands you the identification scroll. I'll be giving that to you later in
Awesome.
the Discord server. So just going to let you know about that.
Perfect.
And as for your question, a bag of curse holding is just something that contains a curse or some sort of cursed item that to be able to transport it safer than just having that cursed item on you. So
Speaking about items,
that's a homebrew thing that I have that I came up with. Anyways,
Yes, speaking of items, I agree.
Ah.
Mr. Wizard Man, you wouldn't happen to have any spells that could help me locate my coin purse? That would be truly helpful.
a locate object spell is what you need. That would actually be about 30 gold for a locate object spell scroll, if you'd like to buy one.
You can't just
But
cast
you don't
it
have
for
your
cheaper?
gold purse on you, sadly.
But you're a wizard. don't you know the spell?
Not for free. I was interested in this because I've never seen it before, and this man and myself have business. And as he's talking, you all hear a bunch of tapping from inside the egg. Oh shit! And he rushes over to it and puts his hand on it, and you see frost start covering up the entire egg.
Yes, can I get that phoenix egg now?
I cast create bonfire
Are
on
we
it
ac- are
to
we
counteract
going to
the
get-
ice.
Are we actually going to get
Nice.
any money from this quest? I was under the impression there was money involved.
So,
Hold on.
okay, a lot of stuff just happened. Jorgen,
Should cast
did you just
bonfire.
cast bonfire
Jesus
Yep, on the egg.
Christ.
on the egg? So
Mhm.
the egg that Jenkins is holding, you cast bonfire.
Oh, you.
Okay, I'm gonna do a thing.
Are we gonna get into a fight with Jenkins again?
Well, I
Jenkins
mean,
jumps
Hey,
back as
this
the
time it's
flame-
5-1.
You can find Emmer in the just wandering towards the purse section was just a little farther away from the chaos that's about to happen.
It's 5-1 now. We can win.
Jenkins jumps back from the flames as they start defrosting the egg, and the tapping starts getting louder and louder, and starts actually cracking through the egg. You bastard!
I was the one that kept it cold up until here. If you cut me out, why would I let you keep it cold?
Would
You
this
know,
affect...
I get that you're,
I
that
dropped
you're
the
angry
spell.
about this whole coin situation, but maybe let's not pick a fight with him. I've done this
Does-
before and it did not end well.
Does this affect our deal, Buddy Jenkins? Does this affect our deal at all?
No, he cast the spell on your bonfire. It's gone now. He
Mhm.
cast it at a higher level.
Bonfire's a cantrip.
Obvious.
I-
So, yeah, it's gone.
That also means I can do it infinitely, though.
Oh god damn it.
And
He turns to you. Fine. And he has his eyes glow green. He lifts off the floor for just a second. He claps back down. This one has it. Points at Conry.
Look, I don't. You must have done your spell wrong because I don't.
No, you definitely haven't. Stop burning my egg.
Speaking of
Please, let
eggs,
me out.
speaking of eggs.
why do you have? I thought you said
No, hold on,
someone stole
hold on,
it.
Jorgen. Hold on, Jorgen. Can we put this on the back burner for a sec? I still have a deal going on. Speaking of eggs,
I want my money.
speaking of eggs, can I get that phoenix egg now?
He's like, fine, yes, you uphold your side of the bargain. He reaches into his bag of holding and he pulls out the egg that you remember and he tosses it towards you.
I catch it, turn to Connery, and go, here's your 50%. You either take care of the egg. I just hand it to Connery.
Okay. I slide the egg into like whatever bag I have.
Yeah, your saddlebag, yeah.
Give me
No.
my coin.
I prefer not to, thanks.
Jenkins
I will get you arrested.
is like, if you're
Try
going,
me, bitch.
I walk
is
out
there
the door.
anything
Guards,
else
guards.
you need?
Actually, Jenkins, I was wondering, I don't have very much in the terms of weaponry. I was wondering if there was a way you could help me, either like maybe like a staff I could fight with, or like some gauntlet kind of things, you know, improve
Stabs
my
are
training.
aisle 3, right over there.
Okay. I'll go over to like the staffs and such.
Jorgen's outside trying to summon the guards.
Okay,
Conry's gonna
Jordan,
leave
if
and
you're gonna
slip
be
into
doing
wolf
that,
form.
What?
Conry leaves and finds
mean,
like
Jorgen's standing against the door. He'd notice.
is there like another like a separate room that I could just slide into? Or like a back
Jenkins'
entrance.
back room if you want to try to get into Jenkins'
That
back room.
doesn't sound like a good idea. Is there like a back door? Like a separate
It's
exit?
through the back room.
Jenkins, would it be possible for me to use my back? Your back. Shut up. Would it be possible?
Jenkins at this point pulls out a staff from nowhere, slams it down. Jorgen, you're yelling out of the doorway, right? Are you outside the doorway?
I've lit out. I'm outside, standing against the door, so the door is closed.
So the door is closed. Okay. The rest of y'all, you see green lights flood the entire shop, and you don't hear Jorgen anymore.
What? May I ask what you just did?
I just needed some peace and quiet, and I did not need the guards coming this way. So
Thank
right
God.
now, I shut off that doorway.
Ember walks up to where like you guys are. Is like, hey guys, look what I found. And I'm holding these. Should I keep on going?
Yeah, you can keep on
Keep going.
Like, what did you find?
Okay, I found this. It's like this tiny purse necklace, and on the label it says that I can put big items in it, and it'll be kind of like it's like a kind of like a Mary Poppins kind of thing.
Oh, that is a small bag of holding. It's not as extensive as a normal bag of holding like this one that I have, but that is inside there is a 15 by 15 foot room that you can put things in. That would be 300 gold.
Oh shit!
Oh, I don't have enough.
Oh,
Even
well,
with the
I'm
stolen
sorry
money.
to hear that. Are you with
Then
these
I guess
two?
I'll have to come back for it then.
Say what?
Do you have any cheaper bags of holding? I have 2 gold and 1 silver.
I have this pocket of holding for about 30 gold. It can fit like a whole quiver of arrows without having to hold on to them. It's like a 5 foot by 5 foot room in there.
I can buy her the pocket of holding.
Which
Okay.
one? The tiny purse necklace or the other one he was talking about?
The other one, I only have 108.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
the
try and
pocket
push you
of
in there,
holding,
Connery, so you can slip away.
Thank you.
it's like he holds up what looks like the back pocket to some jeans. He's like, okay, so what you do? It's not a bag. It looks like a pocket that goes onto some jeans. So what you do, you attach this to a piece of clothing. You just place it on there, and it creates a little bigger pocket on whatever piece of clothing that it's attached.
Incredible.
So it's like a small patch that you just put on your pants, and it adheres to it, and now you have a bigger pocket.
Alright, I put the thing of holding on my skirt, and
Nice skirt
Ooh.
pocket.
yeah, and alright, so I put pocket of holding on my thing, right?
Yes. And now you can keep all of your stuff inside the pocket of holding up to a point. It's like having a large backpack, but as a pocket.
And you said 5 by 5, right?
Yes, it's a 5 by 5 cube
Okay, I'm
inside.
just... Okay. Alright. You ready to do
But
some
you
role
can only
playing?
you can only put things in there that fit through the opening.
Oh,
So
darn.
like you said, like you can put a whole quiver of arrows in there. Like you can just put an arrow in there and use it as a quiver. You can put like a whole bunch of coins or small objects in there. It's mainly used for like people that use projectile weapons. Like if you had a slingshot and you reached in and like you can reach in and grab like a whole bunch of like stones that you can just keep doing that, or like you can keep arrows in there.
So I can't hide Connery in my pocket.
No.
Well then,
If I was in wolf
get...
form, would I fit? I mean, I don't want her to know that I'm a wolf, but just
No, you
hypothetically-
walked in here as Connery.
Yeah. But like hypothetically, would I fit?
In wolf form, if it can only fit
It's a
arrows.
It's a pocket this size. It's a pocket
Okay, well,
that
then I should
size,
get
so you
Connor's
have to
money.
fit into that open.
Okay, so yeah, that's big now. All right.
Darn.
Jenkins. Do you know of anything that would help me with my fighting? I want to improve my attacks.
Well, there's quite a few of them over here. You see a bunch of like wooden staves. Some of them have different types of crystals on the tips. There's ones with red crystals on the tips, blue crystals on the tips, and then there's plain wooden ones that have leather wrappings with runes strewn about them. There's a few smaller staves, like quarter staves, that look like walking sticks. And then there's one that looks like a fancy walking stick just there. So,
what is this fancy walking stick here?
Oh, that one. That one is the stick of enlargement. So he goes over there and he spins it around, and as it spins, it elongates to the size of like a mace, pretty much, like a two-handed mace. And the small little handle that you would hold on to as a walking stick grew to like the size of a large hammer.
Yeah. And what about the one with the runes on it?
That one is, it would add just a little bit of an extra pick to all of your attack. It's a +2.
And what about the staffs with the gems on it?
Well, the red one, 2 times a day, you can use it for and add some fire attacks. Well, at the moment, he gives you a look over. You could use it 2 times a day. And the blue one would do lightning damage. You would extend a key point to do that additional damage.
Right. Yeah.
So right now you would be able to do it twice a day. And yeah. So the red staff with the crystals, you can spin it, expend a key point, and then do additional fire damage. And then the blue one, you can do it electrical damage.
Is there anything that would work like with the ground? Anything like with the ground?
An earth one. I could whip one up for you. It wouldn't be too difficult.
Josh, are you trying to become an earthbender?
Or maybe more like a gauntlet-like thing I can put on my hand.
The gauntlets are right over here, and he gestures right behind him, and you see, if you're looking for elemental damage, these are what you would want. And you see a gauntlet with, it kind of looks like the Infinity Gauntlet, with different colored stones, 4 different colored stones on each of the 4 knuckles. One's blue, one's light blue, one is red, one is green, and one is a darker blue. This one would allow you to punch, and if you use the light blue stone, you punch, and it will do a wind blow them back. So you would hit them, and then the wind would blow them further away from you. The fire one just would, you'd hit them, and it sets them on fire. The green one, you would punch the ground and be able to have them fall over with an earthquake kind of thing. And the dark blue one, you would be able to cast the spell Control Water.
And how much is the green one?
Just the green one?
Yeah, it's just the green one.
It all comes together. But if you want the green one, I could take the other stones out, and that would be 125 for just the green one.
Okay, unfortunately, that's too much. Do you happen to have like a ring of animal influence?
Animal influence. Oh,
yes.
okay.
I
So
read about
rings
this
are
a long time ago.
rings are right over here. He comes up. He goes over to a display case of rings, kind of like the one in Walmart. Sorry, I just had some acid reflux.
I got an idea, but I want to ask if it'll work. Is there a way that I can ask Conrad to give me the bag of gold that he stole, and I just walk out and shove the bag of gold in his mouth, and then me and Conrad pretend that we were looking at something far away.
Wait. So are you trying to open up the door?
Well, he's outside, yeah.
You open up the door and there's a spiral staircase out there. The road's gone.
Oh. Well, do you think Jorgen will stop calling the guards if I give him back his gold?
Are you asking Conrad?
I mean, we're
I'm asking Matthew that.
Or like
You'll
we-
have to find out.
well, I mean, like it's not like he's
So,
here.
yeah, he comes over and he's like, this is the one that you're looking for, and it has the it has a symbol of a beast's mouth holding a gray gem. He's like, this will allow you to speak with animals for about an hour. This is about 15 gold.
15 gold. Interesting. And just one more question.
Yes.
Would it be possible to get? Do you also have a ring of Earth Elemental Command?
A ring of Earth Elemental Command. So, like, what exactly would you want it to do?
You know, just sort of the normal stuff that it can do. Like, allows me to cast a stone shape or stone skin or wall of stone, things like that.
Okay. So that one, he moves over to another ring that has 3 large stones on it. They're all slight variations of the color brown. He's like, well, this one will allow you it'll allow you to choose one of those 3 spells and allow you to cast them once a day. You can use one of those 3 spells once a day with this. So each crystal does one of the 3 spells that you just said, but you can only use one of the spells once a day.
I was hoping more for like the traditional.
So
ring of
you
Earth
want
Elemental
the one
Command.
from the player's handbook? Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm trying to homebrew a lot here. Sorry. Yes. We'll just say that that's the one. That's the one.
Perfect.
Sorry, I was trying to homebrew a lot. I went overboard. Anyways, he's like, yes, this ring, it is also 25.
For now, I only have 17 gold. So for now, I shall take the ring of animal influence.
Okay, so here's that. He hands it over to you, and you now have the ring of animal influence.
And I hand him 15 gold.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. See, this is how we do business. We don't just take things. He starts looking over at you, Amber, like, I know with this eye I could see what you put in that pocket.
What pocket? I thought I bought the...
No, he's just looking at you like, I know you can put a lot of things in that pocket, but I can see what you put in that pocket. He's like, what? He's just making sure that you, who now has pretty much a purse that won't look baggy.
Just don't try to shoplift.
Yeah. Don't
It's
try to
empty
shop.
right now. The only intention I wanted with it was to stick Conrad in it so I can slip him out. I should ask Jenkins if there's a bag I can stick Conrad in.
I don't think we'd have enough money for that. I only got 78 gold now.
Unless, like, I returned it, right? I don't know.
Jorgen, outside, while you're hollering for the guards, you see 3 of them start running up the road towards you. And then suddenly a green light flares through the windows, and now you don't hear anything behind you.
God. Damn.
Yes. What do you
What?
need?
Yes, I have been robbed. Someone has taken my coin purse. I am part of the guild, but I felt it better to call you than to say do a citizen's arrest.
That sounds great. Where are they?
They were just in this building here with some wizardy fellow. And I'll start describing Connery.
Okay, you give a fairly good description of what Connery looks like. If they're right here,
Very
then let's go in.
smelly. Just, yeah, I'll stand out of the way.
The guard opens up the door, and Jenkins's shop is completely empty. All the merchandise gone. The torches are not lit, and no one's in there. They must have gotten away.
Is the bell still there?
The bell is on the counter.
Well, I overheard someone talking about the bell, so I'm gonna go tap it.
You ring the bell on the front counter, and the 3 of you now feel another jolt, and green energy flows around you, and suddenly Jorgen is right in the middle of all of y'all, along with 3 guards opening up the door.
There he is.
Like,
I book it out the door. Like, I see the guys and I'm like, nope, and just sprint.
They're at the door.
Shit.
I stand in front of the guard and I'm like, just a moment. That man has been making us carry his stuff all day.
What's
don't even know what
I was
the charge is.
unconscious, and then you ran off with my stuff without my permission.
We
I
did not
was
run
gonna
off,
make
we
you carry
dragged
it,
you
but I
along.
never got to
we were just holding on it for you, and we're just going to keep holding.
You literally
on
denied it. The wizard cast locate object on it and said that you were holding it. You denied it and refused to hand it over.
Look,
So,
To be fair, Jorgen,
Joe, can I call you Joe?
No.
This is an
not even my father calls me Joe.
This is an intervention.
Hey,
Rest him.
oh, Reginald. Hey, Reginald. Remember when I said you could eat someone? You see those 3 there?
Wait.
You see those 3 there at the door?
Yes!
Go!
So Reginald jumps at the guards with his toothy maw going straight at them. Let us see who he gets.
I'm so excited.
Natural 20. He sinks his teeth right into one of their legs and takes a good chunk as one of them screams out and due to sentinel feat. Another one gets an attack of opportunity on what's his name? Reginald.
Reginald has so much health.
Reginald takes 2 damage as he is stabbed in the face with a spear.
Only
I'm
2
gonna
damage
cast
from that?
Chaos
Look, it
Bolt
wasn't
at
that-
Reginald.
Roll up the dice. Come on.
I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt at Reginald because what the fuck? What?
I
what?
immediately.
Scards.
Did you say you did not say that out loud, right?
I said what the fuck?
No. Kumato, you did not say attack out loud, right?
No, I didn't.
Okay. So
Exactly. So I'm attacking the wild creature. Chaos Bolt.
I am kicking
okay, then
Jorgen.
roll initiative. Jorgen and the guards and Reginald are now in combat.
Hold on, I'm kicking Jorgen as he's about to cast it.
Okay.
You can't just
Both of you
hit me
roll-
before I cast.
Both of you roll initiative, and the one that is first in initiative gets to have their
19.
reaction.
Oh god dang. 16. Dang it.
Okay, so who had the higher roll?
19.
16.
Okay, so Jorgen, you get your spell off before Kumito can kick you.
Cool. So I'll roll to hit.
Roll for a hit.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
God.
Okay. And Chaos Bolt is 2d8 and 1d6. And then I get to choose the damage type. Oh, fuck yeah. I rolled 2 4s, which on a Chaos Bolt, if you roll the same number on both d8s,
Boy.
it jumps to another target.
Oh wait!
So I get to do it again.
Oh,
So Reginald takes 12 points of force damage.
12 points of force damage. He is blown out of the store along with dragging one of the guards with it because he didn't let go.
Yeah, and then I get to jump it to someone nearby. So I'm gonna jump that to Conry.
But I'm standing in front of Conray,
Oh!
so I'll get hit.
No, it's magic. It'll just go around.
It's, yeah,
Oh, is that how
It's magic, so it'll go around it and hit Connery though.
that's a 23
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm out!
to hit, not damage.
Oh, to hit, I was gonna say,
But it is. Okay, I didn't roll doubles that time. Right, so that's a 6 and a 4. I'm going to choose force damage again because of how spell works. It's weird. So you take 15 points of force damage.
holy shit.
Okay,
Oh,
so Connery and Amber also roll for initiative.
Oh, God, okay.
Okay, I rolled. What is that?
Rolled a
Just
13.
go silently.
You know, that's really not my style.
Ooh, someone is quippy. What do you know?
I I rolled 17.
13.
Amber, Kumito, and then so it's gonna go Reginald, guards, Jorgen, Amber, Kumito, Conry, and then Jenkins. So, Jorgen has just gone. Amber, you go ahead. What do? Conry just got hit with force damage.
What can I do? I guess I take the stupid tiny bag of gold from Conry.
Do you wrestle it away from them?
I mean, I am in pain. I'm at 7 HP right now, so I'm not really gonna fight it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And I just throw it at Jorgen, and I'm like, quit with your babying.
You robbed me.
Protected
I
Mama
didn't-
Bear.
Okay, so you
I
throw
cracked
at
my
Kumito.
knuckles.
Kumito, it's your turn.
I am going to kick Jorgen in the knee. Oh no, he's already so short. Hold on, that's not gonna work.
You should kick him in the head at that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roundhouse kick him in the back of the head, and then axe kick him as he goes down.
Okay.
With a bonus action.
After your first hit, I will, as a reaction, cast Hellish Rebuke.
Oh great.
Oh, great. This is not gonna end well.
Martial characters fighting the one caster. This is not gonna go well.
Technically, I'm a caster, but I don't have any.
You
I
also,
don't have any
because I
combat
did
spells.
cast Armor of Agathis earlier, take 5
How long is
cold
that?
damage. Oh, sorry, that lasts an hour. It's probably up.
Yeah, it's probably up by now unless you
Okay.
recast it.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Okay. I was just having it all the way up just for the flavor of it, but like it's gone by now.
That first kick that I did, the roundhouse, is 15 plus 3 is 18.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Yeah. So do damage.
3 damage.
3 damage? Okay.
Yep.
And then make a dexterity saving throw.
My specialty. 17 plus 3, 20.
Yep, you save, so you take half damage.
Right.
So that is
104.
14 half to 7 points
Thank
of fire damage.
God. All right. And then axe kick for the bonus attack, which is 15 plus 3, 18.
18 will hit.
All right. And then that's 3 plus 1, 4.
4 damage. Okay.
And that's all my moves.
Conrad, it is now your turn.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh God, I'm so damaged. I'm gonna cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
So that's 1d8 plus 1.
Conrad, this is the first time you've ever used magic before. You
Yeah.
feel hurt. You're down bad, and you are just thinking to yourself, "Man, I really need to heal right now." When suddenly your hand starts glowing the same color as your fur, a gray glow around your hand, and you touch it to your chest, and you heal.
Well, that was unexpected. God. Okay. How? Okay. So then for my bonus action, how is there any room that I could just just jump through the guards and try and run and go into wolf form, or?
They are. There's one guard still right in front of the door, and the other two are outside the door.
Oh, God,
One of them's
okay.
being eaten right now.
Oh yeah.
And, maybe they blinked.
I could just borrow a bag of holding.
No. I strongly advise against that.
Maybe they blink and miss it. You
I
never
could
know.
promise something to Jenkins. I could give him something that I find precious.
You want to try, but you might incur some. If you want to steal something, you might incur some wrath, and if you want to get out that door, you might take a few swings of opportunity.
Okay.
Spencer, Jenkins is gonna be your
Oh,
friend.
God.
He's gonna
Oh,
help
my
you out.
Beanie's falling off. Hold on.
Players, we're about to kill
Okay.
Jenkins.
Causing
And then,
problems.
does it look like I have a... Okay, other question. Does it look like I have a clear shot to the back room for the back door?
Give me a second, just 1 second here.
Trying to figure out where everyone is.
Trying to figure out how to get Conrad out
I'm
of there.
assuming I'm kind of towards the back because Amber was in front of me.
Okay, so. Okay.
The
Sorry,
door's
I'm
been
just
open this
I need to
entire
figure
time,
out
right?
where everybody is. So, Kumato, you're red. Okay, so Kumato, you're red. Where do you want to be?
Well, I gotta be right next to Jorgen because I just kicked him.
Jorgen, where do you want to be?
I'm near
And
the
what color
door.
do you want to be?
Well, I would have taken red because fire, but I guess checkered.
This one?
Sure.
Okay. I have these 3 colors, and these 2 are
Well,
extra.
I'm near the guards, but also next to Connery. Yeah, that sounds good.
So,
Well,
Kumato, you would probably be right there,
Right.
because you just kicked him. And if he was near Connery, I'm gonna
I'm
make
probably like a
Conry-
couple feet back from him because Amber's still in
say you'd be
between
right
us. So I'm probably
there.
good, like,
Would you say like right there or so?
yeah, probably.
And then Amber would be right there. So
Okay.
Amber, you're green. Conry, you're black. And Jenkins is right there.
Okay. Where's
and,
like the?
your Sharky friend is right there.
Alright.
Yeah.
These 3 dots are the guards.
All right. So where's the back door for the back exit?
Right here.
Great. I'm gonna book it back there.
You
And I'm-
start
And like
running.
as I'm running, I shout, "Sorry, Jenkins!" Just trying to get out, and then and as I'm running past him.
Okay, so that's your full action.
Yeah.
You can get over the desk and right into the doorway.
Okay. So not fully out, but I'm on the way. All
Yeah,
right.
you're,
All right.
You're right there. This is Jenkins right here. Jenkins.
Please don't attack me.
Jenkins sees you go by, hears you, and he's like, "Not again!" and pulls out a familiar wand,
Oh shit.
waves it,
I
and
hate-
all of you see hundreds of hands coming out.
I was just trying to get out.
All of you make dexterity checks.
Checks or saving throws.
Saving.
Saving
I am
throws.
not gonna like this. Okay.
Oh, yes.
I've done
Natural.
this once before.
Nat 20 plus 3.
23.
Ten.
Nat 20 plus 1, but still a nat 20 as well. Rude.
Okay.
Okay, I got an 8, I think.
An 8.
Yeah. Wait, you said
Okay,
dexterity,
so-
right?
Kumato, you've seen this before. Like, quite a few hands are coming right at you. You dodge and weave.
Aha.
Jorgen, they are, you're able to keep them off of you. Anytime one grabs you, you're able to knock it off. Conry, for some reason, they don't come after you at all. Amber, you are now grappled onto the ground by
No, the one person I
ethereal
like.
hands.
It's okay,
And,
darling. I'll get out of this.
wait.
I'll go into wolf form and come back and save you. I promise.
1 second. And you two also see the guard that was holding the door start getting dragged out by 25 hands. And
Nice.
Jenkins is just like, "Not in my store!" And he's trying to like force all of you through the front door with the hands. Except for Conry.
Because I'm already on my way out.
So this guard is starting to be dragged out and not blocking the door anymore.
Wait, so
So-
I'm being dragged out of the door, or am I on the floor?
You are grappled and lifted up off the ground, and you're going to start being moved towards the door on his next turn.
Okay. Okay.
And you guys also see that a bunch of the other hands are starting to put things back where they were if they ever got knocked over while you were there.
I did not want to be pissing off Jenkins. I just wanted to buy a bag.
So you then attempted to steal.
No, I was thinking about
thought
it.
about
I
it.
didn't do it. I was trying to make a plan on how to get Conry out of here. And I'm like, what if I give Jenkins something precious to me? And I ask if I can borrow to get him out, and then I can just bring it back.
Well,
Okay, stop
right
stealing.
now we're at the... Wait a minute. It's now Reginald's turn.
Why did we have a problem getting Conry out?
What?
Because
Did
I'm
I-
already on my way out.
No, but did I miss something where we needed to sneak Conry out for some reason?
That's what we were trying to do earlier when he was with the guards. Because
Oh, right.
Jorgen was really upset that Conry had his coin.
yeah, the gold. That's why we got there.
It
I missed
stole
the
from
timeline.
him.
I missed the timeline.
Still hold on to fine line.
I thought you were trying to sneak Conry out before Jorgen had his whole thing. That's my fault. Continue.
Good.
Okay, so none
I
of
mean,
y'all
the combat
can
is
see
your
this.
fault, yes.
None of y'all can see this, but Reginald has bit off the leg of the man outside.
Yeah, Reggie.
Oh yeah!
And
I'm
now
liking
that
this
he's
character
gotten
more
his
and more.
now that he's gotten his prize, he's gonna start running this way. And this guard, okay, so this guard's bleeding out.
Oh.
And this guard now starts running after Reginald, who now has a man's leg in its mouth.
Boy, do I hope I can find Reginald again after this.
He might be kind of humanoid when you find them, judging by what's happened so far. And that's going to be terrifying.
And it's gonna be your actual
He's gonna
butler.
have human legs.
Oh my god, this is gonna be. Oh
No,
geez.
even worse, he just has toes. He has human toes.
Ah, don't.
So that
no,
was
no.
Reginald's and the guard's turn. This guard is no longer blocking the door. He is now out here. So this
I
guard is no
assume-
longer blocking the door.
I assume the guard that was getting eaten by Reginald was screaming in pain and like for help.
Quite
Well,
a
outside.
bit. Quite a bit.
Okay,
You
cool.
don't know if there's more guards coming on the way though yet.
I can assume,
You
hopefully.
can assume there are. But Jorgen, it is now your turn.
I will say, I'll turn to both of them and say, all I want is for that smelly man to get. Well, I don't know your name.
Did
Yeah,
we?
I don't
No, we
think-
did introductions when you were gone.
When
We
I
did an introduction, so you would know
freshly-
that.
Oh, that's right. While I was. Well, right before the sandwich incident.
Sandwich.
I forgot because I was too busy hitting my head.
Not since
I have a brain injury and you're picking on me. You stole from a fucking disabled man.
Alright,
they-
did Jenkins let me go yet?
No, it's not
Um,
Jenkins' turn yet. But Jorgen,
Okay.
is there anything else that you want to do on your turn?
Right, so yes, just I turn to them both and say, all I want is for the smelly man to face justice. And for that thing not to kill anybody. Are you going to fight me? Or are you gonna let me save that guy's life?
Explain how you plan on saving that man's life.
I can't do that in 6 seconds.
Yeah, you
Fair.
like that. That's all you get at this point. If you're not going to take like an action, I need you to
No,
make another
it's,
dexterity
like-
saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, right, because of the hands.
16.
You start getting lifted up. So you are no longer
I want
touching the
to ta-
ground as a whole bunch of hands have clamped onto you and is lifting you up along with Amber.
I-
Start moving
I-
you towards the door.
I would have taken my movement out if they looked like they weren't going to attack me if I moved.
Okay, so
So
we're
it's
in-
up to those two how threatening they want to look after I've said that.
Yeah. What did y'all look like? Amber
was-
and Kumito.
I was gonna apologize to Jenkins and then dash out to go catch up to Reginald. That was my plan.
That was your plan. So Kumito probably
Oh.
looked like he was about to start. No, wait. You haven't seen. You just hear that they're screaming out here. You don't know if Reginald. You don't know that Reginald has ran off yet because you can't see him.
Yeah,
Because
which is
you're
why
right there.
which is
Can't
why I
see.
want to get outside so I can keep an eye on him.
Okay, so Kumito probably looks like he's about to start running towards the door.
Okay. I guess
And
I would have just
Amber's not
taken a
touching the ground
defensive
right now,
stop.
she's grappled.
I guess I'd hold my reaction for if someone tried to attack me.
Okay, so the hands have you up and they start moving you towards the door. Amber, that happens to you as well. Make a strength save, a strength saving throw to see if you can get out of their grapple.
Okay, rolling. And it gives me that one, which is 13, 14. I got a 15.
No, that's not enough
You
to break
should-
the grapple. You are
should be proficient.
thrown
You
out
should
the
have
door
more.
by all of these hands. So Amber is out here now, and Amber is out there next to the guard that was blocking the door and was also dragged out by the hands. And Jorgen is right behind Amber, about to be thrown out as well. Kumito.
I'm running outside to try and find Reginald.
All right, you run outside. I want you to make a perception check.
Oh boy, 11 plus 3, 14.
That's enough. You see a man on the ground with his leg gone, and you see a splatter of blood going
Do I
up
get an
this way
opportunity
down the
attack?
road. You have another 15 feet.
I didn't
Do I
attack
get an
you.
opportunity attack?
You're just gonna attack me because I didn't do anything?
Because you moved past me
That's fair.
and you didn't respond. You could have said, fine, or whatever. Unless you want to say something as you take your turn.
Nope, I was just moving. I apologize to Jenkins. That was the original plan. Sorry, Jenkins. And then move.
Then I would have attacked you. With an opportunity attack. DM?
Okay, go ahead and roll. If he did move past you.
Right, that is a 24,
Oh, Jesus
19
Christ.
plus 5.
Yeah, that hits.
And this is with my longsword, but I don't get Hexblade's curse because I used it earlier today. So that's only a 10 damage.
Are you down?
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay, so Kumito crumples to the ground after that brutal attack from Jorgen. And at that point, Jorgen, you are now also thrown out of the store. The hands release you. Conry, you run back here. What are you up to?
I'm gonna finish running out of the store.
Oh,
And
you're
then-
not running out of this. You get through that doorway, and you are in a spiral staircase.
God damn it. Can I guess, would I know or could I guess if there would be an exit at the bottom or top, depending on where it goes?
You can do an intelligence check.
Alright, well,
Where does the staircase even go?
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of concerned.
You could also
8.
ask.
I really don't want to get on Franklin's bad side. I'm just gonna try.
Well,
I
well-
got an 8.
You got an 8? You don't know. Like, you just have to take a guess.
Alright, whatever. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go straight wolf form. Now that we're
Okay.
just like back.
And just full
Okay,
movement back.
then I'm
Are you going to go back
just
out?
go so I'm out of sight. when I
Okay, so
transform.
you go through the beaded curtain into these spiral staircase, and so now you're out of sight, and now you're in wolf form.
Great.
What do you want to do now?
I'm kind of just gonna start watching the battle from where I am and see. Kumito's knocked out, isn't he?
I just got
You can't
sliced
tell.
in
He's
half.
outside. You were all the way over here.
Oh!
He's over there.
Okay.
Yeah, so Kumito, you're knocked out.
He's gonna try to like stay stealthy, but he's gonna like go out and just kind of try to watch the battle, but still try to like hide and try to slink to the.
So are you trying to
Front
come
door?
back over here?
Yeah.
Okay. So, at that point, okay, so make a stealth check then.
9. Wait. That's 9. So plus 3, 12.
You feel stealthy.
Oh, I don't want to
At
say
that
that.
point, Jenkins is going to turn around and look at you and just be like, back in, go back in.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to him, and I'm listening to him.
Okay, so your next turn you can go back in. Everybody else, Reginald is still running. He's just going down the street with a leg in his mouth while another guard is running after him. Jorgen, it's your turn.
Right. Is the one on the ground dead?
The one that's on the ground, he is still in immense pain, but he's still breathing heavy and holding on to where his leg used to be. And you're right outside the door there.
Right. I will.
You need to tourniquet the leg, or he'll bleed to death.
Yeah, but as far as I know, you're all fucking villains and not gonna do it. So.
Also, there's no way Jorgen knows how to do that.
I have a +1 to medicine.
I can do it if he would stop attacking me.
Well, you're a wolf, and you're not coming out anyway, so...
At what point in Jorgen's life would he have learned how to make a tourniquet?
I mean, an idiot can do it, right? It's
If
pretty
he
basic.
makes an intelligence roll, he can be like, oh, whenever I cut my finger and I held it tight, it stopped bleeding.
Just puts his hand on
That'd
the
be like
leg.
a medicine check, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah, you can make a medicine check.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I meant medicine, not intelligence.
Yeah, can I make a medicine check to try and
Go
stop
ahead.
the bleeding?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 15.
You stabilize him.
Yay!
The bleeding isn't full on stopped, but you take off the belt around your cloak, and you wrap it around the leg right at the base, and you pull it taut, and now the bleeding has mitigated to the point where it's not flowing down the street. He's looking at you like, please help me, please.
This is as much as I can do, but it should hopefully save you until help can arrive. And
that 2 more guards are coming up the street. So they're coming up from this side of the street, the opposite
I can
side
see
that
them?
Reginald's coming.
I can see them, correct?
Yes, you can.
I will yell at them and say, "Get here!"
You see one of them stops next to the man that you are helping, and the other one keeps running down the street towards where the guild is. And the one that's running up the street is like, "I'll go get one!" And he just keeps going. He just keeps going the same way that Reginald did.
Okay.
Reggie went to the guild?
Down the road leads to the guild.
Ah, I see.
So now, Kumato, it's your turn. No, wait, no. It's Amber's turn. The hands have thrown you out on the
Kumato
street.
needs to make a death saving throw if
On my turn, yeah.
on his turn.
Oh.
I dropped my dice.
I can't wait to have to create a brand new character for this.
Well,
The only one
Okay,
that's gonna
that's not
survive is
bad.
gonna be Connery.
I guess the first thing Emma's probably gonna do is just scold Jorgen for not being civilized in the store and calling himself royalty.
What are you
So you're
talking about?
scolding the
That
man that
monster.
is trying to help someone who's bleeding out. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should
So
be
that
fine.
happens. Do you take any other actions, or is it just
I-
a scold?
I fixed Jorgen's tourniquet. I grabbed a
Then
stick.
make a medicine check. See if you can do
Yeah.
better. You got a 15, which did mitigate the bleeding.
Hey, Matt.
Mhm.
Look,
So,
I got 14.
You
Okay.
go and start messing with the tourniquet, and it starts bleeding again.
so you know how
do you
your-
have anything to add to your medicine? Or was it just straight 14?
I just remember reading a book of what to do if someone's arm was dismembered.
No, like on your stats, do you have anything to add to that? Or that 14? Or is it just straight 14?
Like under medicine checks,
Yeah. It's a wisdom-based skill, so unless you're proficient in it, it would be the same thing as your wisdom modifier.
She's a
I
fighter.
got 0 wisdom. Oh, come on.
I don't know if you're proficient in wisdom.
I have 0 wisdom.
Okay.
Okay, so no.
So-
All right.
You
So
go
flat
and
and 40.
you go and start trying to fix what you think is wrong with Jorgen's tourniquet, and it comes loose and it starts bleeding again.
What are you doing?
Whoop.
But Matt, you know how your butler's name is Reginald and my
Yeah.
shark bunny's name is Reginald? What if instead of getting lost, you got sucked into the past and that's your butler in a younger form?
That's him before he became a cannibal.
Conspiracy theory.
Before he started eating people and turned into a human.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyways. Kumato, you need to make a death saving throw.
Yeah, no one's helping. Oh, nat 20! Thank God!
You are stabilized and back up to 1 hit point. So you are now groggy on the ground, like, oh, what the hell happened?
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
That's not
Anyways,
usually
so
how that works.
Conry, what are you up to?
Jenkins told me to go back into the back room, right?
Yes, he did.
Yep, I'm gonna go back there and just watch the battle.
Okay. And with that, he also follows back into the spiral staircase. And he taps the doorway as he walks through, and through the beaded curtain, you now see just a brick wall. He says, "Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you. Don't worry." I forgot what voice I gave him. Don't worry. Don't.
Well, that one's creepy.
That sounds very much like I'm about to kidnap
Get
you.
hurt. Yeah. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Don't
We
freak
live in
out.
a society.
Just don't freak out. I just want to talk to you. I just want to talk. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just come with me. And he starts walking down the spiral staircase.
I'll reluctantly follow him.
Okay. So I want to finish up the combat before we go back to that.
Okay.
So, Conry and Jenkins are now off the board, and now that beaded curtain is blocked off by a brick wall. So, your Reginald keeps running. The guard also keeps running, and the other guard starts coming back. The guard. Okay, wait. The guard that's kneeling next to his the guard on the ground. Okay, he fixes the tourniquet again. He's like, "Oh my goodness!" and he pulls it tight. The man on the ground yells in pain, but now the bleeding has stopped completely. But he's like, "It was already good. You don't mess with something that's not broken." And